Hello,
You're muted,
everybody.
Koibu.
One more time, Lily.
This is a.
Just go. It's live.
Go ahead, Lily. We're ready.
Lily, introduce us.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gnomes, Tomes, and Catacombs, episode 9.
Wow.
I'm Koibu. Okay, that's
I'm
all.
Koibu.
That's all I got.
Cool. Save
nice.
us now.
Wait, is Koibu supposed to be talking right now, or?
Hey, sorry, I was muted.
there he is.
Does anyone remember where we were last week?
One
I
of our
do.
children
I
was
remember
about
quite
to die,
well.
right?
I remember.
Where are we?
Did we roll a new character yet for Mr. Mouton, or?
We haven't seen him
I got
die
one
yet,
ready.
so we're
Oh,
holding
okay.
off.
We're on the Talons, Island 3.
Amazing.
Right, and more specifically,
I'm inside
Captain
of a...
Barbo, not Captain Barbo, Captain whatever. You were crawling around to find some shit, and then your Yeti tipped off some big ass birds, and
A Yeti blue.
yeah.
Blue Yeti.
take a look at where we are here. Captain Barbo and his Yeti Blue have well, they've made it to the rock nest, and the Yeti has bum rushed the rocks because it's a wild, murderous beast. So I think we're just gonna hop in with an initiative order,
Yay.
unless we rolled that last time, which I don't think.
Don't believe we did.
Didn't. All right. So, give me an initiative order, everybody. Roll for it.
Wait. Really?
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to shoot the shit for a little while.
I kind of did, yeah. But okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's not fight.
No, wait. Well, hold on. Just so we
I just wanted
understand
to know
what's
like
going
how
on.
everybody was doing, dude.
Okay, fine. How are you guys doing? Real quick.
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. Steven, like, how's your life going?
My life's going great, man. How you doing, Lily?
I'm doing great, Steven. Thanks for asking.
Anyone else?
My son's
Brett,
about
how
to
you
die.
doing?
Not doing too well.
Okay.
Might have to re-roll.
That's good.
Please. Which son did you take, Mr. Mouton?
It was mine. Blue.
Blue? Okay, because I like Chad.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Alright, are we ready to get into it now, Devin?
Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think I'm satisfied. Thanks a lot for
Okay.
doing
Now, to be clear, just so we understand the scale of what we're looking at, if I were to jump off of this little ledge next to me, this actually represents like hundreds and hundreds of feet into the ground.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so like,
Yeah.
so I'm not like actually like trying to
So,
die. but,
I
like,
came
right
across here, right?
Yeah. So that what he walked across like here, yeah. Okay, that
Yeah, yeah,
represents like falling off of that or failing a check there. You can be reasonably confident that you'll die if you fail that check, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Maybe I might give you a check to like catch yourself before you fall. There might be 2 checks involved.
Okay.
I
Or
am
levitate from our little mage buddy.
currently... Okay, so my Yeti is not stealth. I am, however. They don't see me, right? I rolled a 21 on
Not
the stealth check.
until the rope between you and your Yeti
Sure.
becomes taut, and then
Correct.
you get pulled in. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I able to like cut that like immediately? As like a reaction when I see the Yeti start going
on
berserk?
your turn, on
Yes,
your
sir.
initiative, you can do it.
Does the
Totally.
Yeti have an
I don't know
initiative?
that.
It does. I'm going to add it in here. The
Can you put
Yeti-
my owl in too?
Yes, I can.
3 initiative. I like that.
I'll go. Actually, maybe I can just roll.
So would the rock hatchlings have seen the Yeti yet, since he hasn't like done
Yeah,
his
I
initiative?
think we ended
Didn't he
on the
charge
Yeti
in?
going "Meow"
Got
into
it.
the enemy. Okay. Devin, may I proceed?
Yeah, I'm
Thank
good,
you,
man.
sir. Thank
Wait,
you.
Koibu,
Yes.
are you doing well, man?
I am. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a good
Got
day.
pizza
I was
in
up
here, huh?
late making some new maps for this. To learn some new map making techniques. So I'm pretty excited. And I got some pizza, bribes from the players to try and keep the critters alive.
Hope it works.
That was Lucas ordered you a pizza?
Yeah, he tried to bribe me.
That's good.
I
Is
don't
it
know if
gonna
I
work?
tried. I think it worked.
Do you
Cringe.
accept bribes,
Ooh.
Cringe.
I mean, I don't mind the bribe attempts. I don't know if they're gonna work or not, but like, keep up the attempt.
Okay,
Yes.
alright.
Yeah.
At least he respects the
Cringing.
attempt.
Holy yikes.
Steven, can you stop cringing?
I can't help but cringe hard.
All right,
Devin.
All right, we're
You
good.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. I think everybody's good.
All right. Looks like everyone's rolled initiative. Gerald, you're the first one up.
I'm gonna get close to the ledge, so I can get in range in case Barbo jumps off. So I'm gonna do this here, and I'm not gonna get like close enough to like have to force a check. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get close enough that I can if Barbo has to jump off, that I can catch him with a levitate.
Sweet.
So,
What range is levitate?
To cast it? It's a good question. I think it's 60 feet. Let me see. 60 feet.
Beautiful.
Uh-oh. How far is he from you?
He should be about 60.
Okay.
I'm about 60.
That's why I moved up.
Yeah,
because
yeah. So if he jumps off this way, you can catch him with your spell. But if he goes that way,
I
then
can.
okay.
See ya.
Good to know.
Okay, that's
now,
it.
Are you readying the spell, as in like to cast it right away, or are you going to like just sit there and then if he jumps, hope that you can beat him in initiative before he falls the hundreds of feet to his death?
Okay, so catch me up on the situation. There's 3 baby rocks there.
Right.
This is kind of a weird. I've never encountered this before in D&D. So like if I'm like ready to cast the spell, then and he falls and I go, that's what I guess that would be qualified as readying a spell. So if I don't ready a spell, then but that burns a spell slot if I don't use it, right?
Right. So you're about what did I say before? I think I said 500 feet up, something like that.
Wait,
So
readying the spell shouldn't use a spell slot.
It does.
It's only if it... Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, it's dumb. It's really dumb.
You basically cast the spell but hold the final action on it, so that way you can cast it instantly. And then that whole process of doing everything but the last moment of it effectively uses your spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's either that or Barbo is probably gonna die if something goes real wrong here. So yeah, I have to do that.
All right, so you're gonna sit with the readied spell.
I'll sit with readied levitate,
Okay, cool.
targeting Barbo. Yeah.
Sure, and I think because
no
you're
option.
readying it, you should probably be able to change the target of the ready reasonably easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Locke, it is your turn.
Captain Barbo, be safe. I don't know. I'll just stay here and ready to dodge.
Midori.
You can do it, Captain Barbos.
Holy shit. All right, the first of the 3 rock hatchlings comes, and it goes straight for the bird. So I'm gonna give Lily vision of Captain Barbo so the stream can see the battle too, because I don't think they can see it right now. Here you go, Lily. You should be able to see the rock's nest now. Yeah?
Yep. Those are
Perfect.
huge.
All right. Yeah, they're giant birds. So the first one comes up with its multi-attack and starts with a loud, ear-splitting screech. All non-rocks within 15 feet of the rock must pass a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or be deafened for 1 minute. So that is you, Captain Barbo, and your Yeti. Give me a D20 plus 3 for your Yeti's save.
So I roll a D20 plus 3.
Your Yeti passes, and you pass. You're good. And then the rock goes to scratch your Yeti. With a 15 to hit and 5 damage, your Yeti is at 10 out of 15.
My son.
Yeah. The next rock is going to come over here, hop over the ledge a little bit, and take a peck action. A peck and a scratch at the Yeti. So first with the scratch is a wild miss. The claws come up and they come down, digging deeply into the dirt, sending little bits of hay everywhere. And then the beak comes in, which is a hit on your Yeti buddy, who drops to exactly 0 HP, unconscious and bleeding on the ground.
Oh no!
The other rock comes over here and starts pecking about, squawking. And that's about it. They can't reach you. Barbo,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Is a perception check? Is that like something I have to? Is that like an action or something? Can I look like quickly and see if I see the crown that we're looking for? Do I see anything?
Yeah, you
shiny?
can give me a quick perception check across the area. Go for it. Yeah, you know what? From your position, you can see all sorts of bodies like stacked in the back of this cave somewhere. And with it, there are bits of metal, there's bits of hide and leather, there's bags, there's a bunch of stuff here.
With a 25, did I see a crown-like object?
There's no crown in the open, and you don't have X-ray vision, but there's stuff here where it could be in and amongst easily.
Okay. I am going to. If I attempt to stealth, is my last stealth still going, or?
When did you last roll a stealth check?
It was like immediately as I got here.
And as far as I know, the rocks aggroed the Yeti, not necessarily noticing Barbo. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I believe this is all correct. So, the rocks haven't even looked at you yet. I mean, they've been fighting this Yeti right now. Your current stealth check is still in effect, which is a 21, it looks like.
Is there a lot of places, like, as I looked around, is there, like, a good amount of stuff to, like, hide in that I think that I could
there's
reasonably...
all this like brush, branches.
Oh, this is all brush and stuff? Okay.
Yeah, this is like a nest, so you could probably
Is it, like,
hide under
5,
the
10
nest.
feet, like, pretty up, too?
It's
or, like,
stacked.
5 feet stacked? Okay. I guess I'm going to attempt to, go into the brush a little bit and stay as hidden as I can.
All right, so you're gonna try and move past these giant birds that are like, you know, just a few feet away from you,
Yeah, I mean, I'm at a...
over the log, and into the brush.
I think that they're probably looking at the Yeti. They're probably eating it now. And I had a 26, I think, on my, or 21 on my last stealth.
That's pretty good.
So I'm gonna try.
You gonna do it?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm gonna do it.
go for it.
Okay.
Show me where you move.
Okay, I'm going to try and like jump. Is there like space in between this log? It looks like there is.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay, can I like crawl in between there and then just like hit into the brush?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to do that, and I'll go like 30 feet, like to there.
Yeah. You move your way into the brush underneath of it. You can hear the rocks above you moving around, pecking and scratching and screeching.
I'd like to cut my rope. Too.
Okay.
Oh no.
I mean, he's got
sever the rope.
so.
Yeah.
Give me a death saving throw for blue. It's a 1d20. You want a 10 or higher.
1 second. Sorry. It is /roll 1d20.
That is a pass. All right. And the owl's turn for Gerald goes.
Is it on? It's not on the map. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, can I control it? Nice.
I hope so.
I'm just gonna have it come over here and wait. Would this be something that a rock would eat?
An owl?
Yeah.
I mean, an owl's usually a predator animal, but it is much smaller than a rock hatchling.
I'll keep it on the ledge. Nothing. That's it.
Okay. It's your turn, Gerald. You're
I'm just
still
keeping my-
readying your action?
Yeah,
All right.
just keeping my spell ready for. That's all. Yeah.
Lock.
Okay, if I were to try to cross this to get over to the rock hatchlings,
Oh shit.
what the fuck kind of check do I have to pass?
You're going to need an athletics or acrobatics check to get across here. Now, you're not trying to do it without making any noise, right?
So that's like a need a 5 or higher.
10.
So you need like a 10. You need a 10. Do you have an inspiration you can use in this certain death situation?
I feel inspired, so I don't need an inspiration. Gerald is readying a spell. Talk to me about this spell that Gerald has readied. Are you ready to cast Levitate on someone falling, or are you ready to cast Levitate on only Captain Barbo if he falls?
If I cast the spell to save your life, I can't save his.
It's
Well,
life,
I'm just, in terms of mechanically speaking, say I were to fall, would his cast be able to catch me, or?
If I want to. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, jeez.
But I'm trying to. We can't.
Just chill for a round.
Locke, it's a very big bird. I don't think we should fight it.
Midori, what should we do? Should we help Captain Barbo?
I feel bad leaving him out there, you know? And he has our son. He could be
Okay,
dead by now.
I flash Midori a real cool look, like that real cool look somebody does before they walk off into either certain death or some really cool shit. My max move is 60 right now, or is it 50?
Are you encumbered?
I think I want to say I'm encumbered. I
You are.
must
You
be.
can just drop your backpack. No, wait, you can't, because yeah, your backpack has your torch and your tinderbox, and I think with those gone, it would bring you below weight.
Okay, I will drop my backpack then.
Mm-hmm.
And then my max move is 60 then, correct?
Locke,
Yes.
use
Okay.
some discretion. Your dexterity is only 11.
He can use strength.
I can do acrobatics. So this is where I would move then on my 60 move, correct?
Yeah, that looks like it.
Okay. And
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh,
Just click the button, dude. Go.
I'm scared.
Barlow is quite skilled. Oh shit.
All right. I'm here.
All right, you make it to the rocks. That is the end of your turn, Midori.
Wait, can I? So if I don't pass this, do I fall to my death?
Let's leave the death part out of it. You fall, and then we'll see what happens as you fall.
There might be a trampoline down there.
Okay.
Could be possible.
I can't leave them out, you know. I have to follow my friends. Can I first cast resistance on myself and then, or?
Yes, but you'll only be able to move halfway across. You'll have to move the next half the
And
next
those are
round.
2 separate checks.
Nope, it's 1 check to get across, but you can split up your movement over 2 rounds if you'd like.
I see.
Wait, is resistance gonna do anything?
It's
No.
It's 1 saving throw of my choice. Should I need it? You know, in case I don't make it.
Oh,
You know
okay, I
what?
respect that.
Oh gosh, you know, you guys are doing. I'm sure you guys will be fine on your. I need to stay here and take care of Chad. Okay.
Oh.
I'll stay with Gerald.
Okay. So you're leaving Locke and
Okay,
Captain
okay,
Barbo.
but you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. What is it?
So you're gonna leave Gerald by himself.
Oh
then.
my god! You know what? I'll
The other
follow,
rock just comes,
I'll follow
grabs you.
Captain
We can
Barbo's-
handle this, Midori. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
No. But that's what a
Yeah.
brave. That's what a brave person would say.
No. I'm going to follow them. I have grown attached to my party members. I don't want to see them die. Okay, first I'll cast resistance on myself just in case.
All right.
And then it's an athletics or acrobatics, you said?
Yeah.
try.
I'm just gonna move you. I'll make you make the check on the second half of your movement. So you'll get halfway across, and then you make the check next round.
Sure.
Cool. All right. You get about halfway. Cool. All right. The rock goes. Now it sees Locke come around the corner, dressed in his plate mail, reflecting the light, and we know birds love shiny things. And so the rock, you know, leaves the Yeti at its feet, hops up onto this log, and comes a little bit closer to Locke, kind of bobbing, kind of weaving, looking at him. And it lets out a super loud screech in your face, just kind of like a. "Ah!" Give me a. Sorry for your earphones. Give me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, or be deafened for 1 minute
To lock, right?
to Locke. Yeah, you are outside of the range.
Deafen just means you can't cast spells, or
You
hear.
can't hear, and anything that comes from that.
I don't need to hear to kill these birds. What saving throw am I making? Sorry.
Constitution. Ooh, you are deafened. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of every one of your rounds until it wears off. But for now, you can't hear crap. So I'll give you a little tokeny thing for that. What do you do when the bird screeches at you? Like, what is your physical reaction?
I don't think I would have a physical reaction. I think I'm so out of breath, or Locke is so out of breath and amazed that he even made it across the cliff that he's just kind of happy to be alive.
Did the bird come into your range for Sentinel?
It was already within my threat range, so. Right, if it moves from 10 to 5, I can't take an attack on them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
So the first bird just is standing there looking at Locke, not sure what to make of him. The second one begins to eat Blue, which causes Blue to fail 2 death saving throws. Right
Wait,
away.
hold on. If he tries to eat Blue, I do get an attack of opportunity on that.
If you would like to, go for it.
11?
The big birds, Neil.
12 is the number we're looking for.
Unbelievable.
Don't you have a... Well, I'll leave it to you.
What, a battle master? Yeah, sure,
trying
why
to-
not, Koibu? Sounds like a real noble cause.
I'm not trying to get rid of all of your abilities
Wait, you
here.
got it, right?
I rolled a 1, so I hit 12 to hit. Do I do 11 damage?
Yes, you do 11 damage.
All right, that's one
Excellent.
battle master die down.
Good.
How much HP?
All right. So the rock then proceeds to cause the Yeti to fail 2 death saving throws as it munches on it, and the last rock pricks its head up when it sees this battle master stuff going on, hops onto the log, and looks in Locke's direction. Interested, confused, hungry. Also looks back and forth at the Yeti because it wants some food. It is a young little bird. Barbo, your turn.
Now that I've gotten closer to this pile of bones, I'm gonna throw another perception check and see if I see anything.
Go for it.
What the
Ooh.
fuck?
Your rolls.
Great combat.
Did you like pay roll 20 or something? Like I've never seen anybody roll this way.
The double bribe.
Bought the pizza for the developers, dude.
Yeah. So in and amongst the bones, you see a couple of skeletons with fairly nice tattered clothing around them. One of them even has steel chain mail that's been like ripped to shreds and it's totally broken as if it's been eaten by a giant bird. But you see the equipment and gear of some supposedly, once upon a time, well decked out, probably pretty badass adventurers in this pile of crap.
I'm gonna walk over 5 feet,
Mhm.
and can I attempt to like rummage through the bones?
Absolutely.
Stealthily.
You start digging through this stuff, and sure enough, you pull out a pack that has a crown in it that has been wrapped in a silk cloth many times.
Do I see in this pile of bones a rapier that looks amazing? Because you said they were some pretty crazy, awesome adventures.
Give me a D20. Rapiers are not a common weapon for adventurers,
Well-
but it's possible. Give me a D20.
Give it to you.
No.
Alright.
All right.
Wait, is that all my move? Is that all I can do?
We'll say that's either your 10 feet of movement and an action.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over to this
Mm-hmm.
and attack the bird with hopefully flanking.
But you will have used your action already in searching. Yeah.
Do I get a bonus action?
Your bonus action for an attack only comes if you make the main action for attack. You know, like
Got it.
if
Yep,
you don't,
that's
then
fine.
you're cool.
Do I get a bonus action for more searching or no? Is that a
No.
cool? Thank you.
But it is time to make your Yeti's next death saving throw.
All right.
Technically, if you roll a natural 20, he comes back at 1 HP. It's not the case.
Two.
All right. It is past 2 and it is down 2. The owl goes.
Are the rocks old enough to fly yet?
I don't know. How old does a bird have to be before it can fly?
Have they flown yet?
You haven't
Like in this
seen
entire-
them
We haven't seen
fly
them.
yet.
He's asking if they've flown like in this encounter. Did we see them fly over
No,
to like?
That's right.
They
That's
have
what I'm
done
asking.
no flight thus far.
Seems like they're jumping around right now.
We have to
I'm
cause an
gonna move
avalanche.
the owl over to Locke to assist him on his next,
All right.
yeah, action.
Okay,
and then
Gerald.
keeps his spell ready. Yeah.
Okay. Locke, it's your turn.
All right, it's time to fuck some shit up. The one that's eating the Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to take an attack on him, and with advantage with the owl, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
That
That's
is a
11
hit.
damage.
You rip into the light-boned bird, setting feathers all over the place. The wing hangs at an unnatural angle, clearly broken beyond repair.
Okay. Can I also add? I want to do a trip attack to add 1d8 more damage to that.
Uh-huh.
So 7 more damage to that hit.
And the bird makes a saving throw versus strength, is it?
Something like that. I don't think it matters. I have advantage on my attack anyway, but
Okay.
do I need
All
to
right.
throw against it or?
No. It fails. You're the save, so it is prone.
Okay.
So you do more damage and actually knock the bird all the way to the ground, like
Gotcha.
flat.
Then my backswing on my pole line master. That I think that's a crit because I have advantage, right? So 11 damage again.
Yep. And you rip it for another 11.
And then I'm-
You- God. And
Going to use my action surge here, and then take another smack with my halberd. It's gonna be 12,
Shit. Okay.
and I'm gonna add another 1d8. Oof, we're gonna roll an
Oh
8.
my God.
God, Stinny.
The
For another trip
bird
attack.
is barely alive.
My Polar Master, the action surge only gives me another action. I don't get a bonus action again with that, do I?
Correct.
Okay, so I think that's everything I can do right now. All right.
Holy shit.
And you
All
did
right,
it while
Midori.
deaf.
Busted.
It's time for the
Amazing.
check.
Okay.
Athletics
God.
or acrobatics?
I prayed to Orange Jesus. Okay.
Woo! All right, you make it across and onto the ledge. You still have your action left, Midori.
I'm going
There's a tripped bird to the left.
to the bird with the low health. Swing at it with my scythe.
You roll to hit.
Uh,
You hit it. You slice into the bird, severing all the feathers on the right wing. They just completely fall off of it. It's just exposed skin and broken bone now. The bird is on the ground, twitching, spasming, still technically alive. And the other rock, the one that's right next to you, kind of takes a little hop and goes for a peck at you. Gets 2 attacks, one with its beak at you, Midori.
I used my Sentinel and do 7 damage to him as well.
Excellent. He takes 7, 12 to hit you, Midori.
12?
Does that hit?
Wait, what?
12 to hit, not 12 damage. Does the 12 hit your armor class?
I don't think so. My armor's
What's your AC?
16, so no,
Yeah,
right?
you're good.
No.
I'm
Okay,
good,
then
right?
it doesn't
Okay.
hit. Yeah. The dying bird, I'm going to give it a con check to see if it can keep its meal down. It does not keep its meal down. Nope. It pukes up the Yeti and sort of like tries to retreat and crawl back into the den very slowly. As fast as its little broken legs will carry it,
Make him into
Leaving-
chicken.
leaving room for the other rock to hop on over and join in the fray on Midori as well. The... It didn't get its claw attack at you. Hold on. It also makes talon attack, which is a miss. All right, so the second one comes over with a talon scratch at you, Midori. 16 will hit you
That's
for
a hit.
7 damage. And you need to make me nothing. You are grappled and restrained. And that will give it advantage on its beak attack. So it's got you under its talon, basically.
Okay.
Pushed you to the wall, and now it's coming in with its beak to rip you apart. It has advantage. 24, it'll peck you for 12. So you take 19 thus far.
You're okay, Lily.
Are you sure?
All right, Captain Barbo.
I'm gonna take this new bag. How much does it weigh?
2 pounds.
Okay, cool. I'm fine. I'm gonna walk up stealthily.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna take a double attack on this bird. I'll first attack with my first one. I'm guessing that hits for 18.
Yes, it does.
And then can I take my dagger and I'll just hit this bird again with my other one.
And that'll hit for 6.
Advantage for 6. Cool.
Excellent. You mess up its plumage and tail feathers, leaving it.
I'll yell at Locke. I got you, buddy.
Thanks.
You don't hear it, idiot. You're dead.
Nope, I don't. That's why I said thanks out of character, idiot.
Yeah.
It's time for Blue's last saving throw. Pass or fail, this is the end. And I don't know which is more
Rip.
horrific. It dies. Blue's dead.
It dies.
Oh, I tried.
Yep,
You tried.
Blue bleeds to death.
Yes,
It is
yeah.
He's not behind.
the owl's turn.
Assist lock on next action.
All right, and in Gerald's turn, you're still readying?
Nothing else I can do. Screeches
Oh.
interrupt spells too, so I'm standing right here.
Lock. You're
All right,
surrounded by
between me and
birds.
Barbo,
Mhm.
that's yeah, I'll attack 7 damage.
Excellent.
And then I'll add a 1d8 to it for a trip.
Isn't
So-
this is your last one of those, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. And the bird passes its saving throw and is not prone. Okay.
Then 7 more damage.
With the Polar Master. Excellent. Okay. Midori, it is your turn.
Alright, okay, alright. I'm going to cast false life on myself at level 2.
Excellent. Roll it.
Wait. Did that work?
You now just need to roll the actual dice. So
Oh,
roll
sorry.
me.
1d4 plus 4?
1d4 plus 4 plus 5 because you cast it at level 2.
4 plus 5. 8.
So 4 on top of that is 12 extra HP for now.
So 18.
And is that the end of your turn there, Lily?
Can I do anything else? It's one
Unless you
action,
have-
so I can't.
Right. Yeah, unless you have some bonus action or movement. Did you want to dive off the cliff?
Can I like try to move away?
I don't know where you would go except off the cliff.
like behind lock or something?
I don't.
No,
because you'll provoke attack of opportunities.
no,
Alright.
I'll just stay, you know, hope they don't kill me.
Okay. The wounded rock hatchling is going to make himself a morale check because he is not the big badass adult bird. This is the little baby bird. Baby birds get their feelings hurt easily, but not this one. This one is a murdering psychopath baby bird that just wants to peck your eyes out, Midori. And so it screeches and rends, and it's going to actually give it a full-fledged screech. Both Midori and Locke, give me saving throws or lose your hearing. Although, Locke, I guess we should have been rolling them for you all along. You're probably still deaf.
Do we need a 13 for this?
12. So Locke is fine. Midori is now deafened and cannot cast spells with verbal components until she passes her saving throw. And then the bird will scratch at you, Midori.
Misses!
No good. The next rock hides in the corner, licks its wounds, and chirps to itself very softly.
Never mind.
And the last one comes over here, and it's gonna get to a... No, it's actually... This is the one that's got Midori held with its hand. So it will just... beak at you. With a 13 is no good.
Misses!
Captain Barbo.
I'm just gonna attack the same lock, or this same rock. With advantage.
Right, from the flanking, 24 is a hit, and you do 13 points of damage, almost bringing the bird down
And then I'll attack it with my sidearm.
for 2. Cut off one of its tiny little fingers. Looks like a pigeon in the city now.
I'll say, don't die, I love you, Midori. She didn't hear.
She's dead.
She's deaf, yeah.
She's deaf.
No!
It is the owl's turn.
Ready, assist on Locke. Same actions for Gerald.
Excellent. Locke, it's your turn.
All right, the weak bird. I will take another attack at advantage. 14.
No, 25.
25. You will hit it
What?
for... Oh, you hit
Oh,
it for
14 damage. Yeah.
Got it, yeah. Ripping the bird to shreds, severing its bluish neck from its brown shoulders.
Does this count as a flank? Or actually, fuck it.
There
This
we
would count
go.
as a flank, right? If
Perfect.
I didn't know
You
Captain
still have the
Barbara
bird
was
anyways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you've
it
got
doesn't
the
matter.
movement.
Oh wait, actually, then I won't move. I guess I'll chill next to Midori. I'll take my hit here for 60 to hit.
6 is a
sorry,
wild
20.
miss.
No, wait, the 20 to hit,
It's
right? 'Cause of
20,
the owl?
right?
Oh, right. Yeah, owl. Lucky you. Okay, yeah. 20 is a hit. It cuts into the rock's left wing, severing its flight feathers. Midori.
Okay. Alright.
Does she do a con save at the start or the end of her turn?
End of
Oh,
her turn.
right. I can't
End of your
cast
turn.
anything then, right?
If it has the verbal component, a V next to it, you cannot cast it.
Let me just look real quick. Verbal.
Literally,
verbal.
all of your shit
Okay,
has
yeah,
verbal
all of it
components.
is verbal. Yep. Alright,
Ah,
gonna
no.
whack at it with my scythe again.
Go for it. Yeah. There you go. You bring out the feathers on the right wing, kind of rending them and cutting into the little awkward elbow joint there. The bird is hobbled.
And what saving throw constitution?
Yes, please. Nope, you're still deafened. The one rock stays on that side. The other one... Now... Nope, it's still fighting. It'll hop to a slightly better spot right over here and attack Midori this time. So it's got Midori like with one claw, and it kind of hops over the ledge, and it's going to bring a claw against her and then rip at it, which provokes an attack from Locke, which
12.
is a hit. I think the owl should only be giving advantage on one attack and not all attacks
Both?
against a creature, but we'll check it after this battle.
Okay.
I feel like the owl is probably being OP right now. And then the rock will talon you for 6.
The
And-
jig is up.
Beat you for 5. You take 11 points, Midori. Have you known this whole time?
Well, to be fair, he could have been. He would have been fine because Locke would have moved, and then.
Well,
you
yeah, I
would've
guess
had flanking.
like if I would have known, I would have moved for.
Yeah.
So this one, I guess it didn't matter.
The jig is up.
Fucking gnomed.
Barbo.
Barbo, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move a little bit to flank and attack this bad hombre.
23 will hit it. 16 damage will almost kill it. The bird is all but dead.
And then I'll hit it with Eric for 3.
You graze it for 3. All right. Owl
Okay.
continues to assist for 1 attack. On the first attack, Gerald readies his spell. Locke takes a turn.
All right. I mean, I've got my flank or whatever. 9 damage.
9 damage will finish
Cool.
off the bird.
Okay.
It falls dead, twitching a little bit, and then nothing.
And then I'm moving over here. Are we dropping initiative?
We can. The other bird is cowering. It's at 1 HP. It's basically dead, and it's just trying to hide from you. You can finish it off if you want. No combat rolls necessary.
About to tame this motherfucker. I'm gonna go, I guess, over here then, since we're out of initiative, and start searching through here. Do I see any cool?
Yeah, there's all
Weapons?
sorts of good shit around here.
I want a weapon, Koibu.
You want a weapon?
I want a
Well,
weapon.
take your pick. There are swords and spears and bows and daggers and a single crossbow.
And a rapier over here. If I roll 1d20, maybe.
No.
Okay.
$80?
There's one tattered, ripped up book. Looks like a bird got to it and tried to use it for nesting material.
As I look through here, do I see anything that looks like out of the ordinary, like very embroidered, maybe shiny in like a certain way, or something like that? It looks like one of the bodies, like an adventurer, would have like had it, like a.
There's nothing that screams "I'm a magic item, take me" to you. Nothing like that. But
Is there anything that looks?
there are things
We
of
could-
value here.
Bring a guy over here to detect magic.
That's true.
Oh.
We have to
We're gonna
get him
need the
over here.
gnome. We're gonna need the gnome to cross over and investigate some of these items. Also, okay, and then I step forward to the rock and I drive the butt of my spear into its skull and crush it. No more pets.
Oh, I'll show you the helm, the crown, and I'll say I got what we were looking for. And if Mama Rock comes, I think I could put this on its head.
Do we really want to risk that?
If Mama Rock is having,
We're not putting
if
that on
she's
its head.
looking, if she's
We are
looking real crazy, then we'll have to do it.
Not
But if,
going to do that.
but we won't do it until the last resort. Yes,
Can I hold on to the crown actually?
I'll toss it to you. I don't really care that much.
Okay. What's the name of this thing?
Crown of Domination or something.
Friends,
Is
do
it
you
domination or
need me?
manipulation?
Domination.
Crown of
Can
domination.
can I go toss the gnome
Okay.
rope?
Yes,
can
we
just-
need the gnome. We need you to come over here. Yeah,
Wait,
we
I
can
might
find
not
this.
be able to.
I'm
I have
not-
my spell cast ready anyway, so I'll just
Wait.
levitate myself over.
Koibu, real quick.
Oh,
okay,
sure.
I want to take a gander over the cliff. I don't see like fucking armies and shit.
Yeah,
heading
I'd like to do
this
a perception
direction or
check as
something,
well.
am
Am I still
Lovely. So-
deafened?
It will wear off within 1 minute, so
Oh,
you're
okay.
fine.
Can I
You're fine.
do a good look for the mama bird because those bitches were screaming?
Yeah, give me perception checks. Those of you guys looking over the lit edge. Yeah. You
Nice.
spot Big Mama in the sky, miles and miles and miles and miles away. There's no way she heard these rocks screeching. She's way, way out over the ocean.
I'm gonna get
I'm
in here,
levitating
then.
myself over.
Perfect. Levitation doesn't allow for horizontal movement, but you're against a rock face, so I figure you can just pull yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You do see 2 separate groups of soldiers. down on 2 separate beaches. One of them is just walking in a patrol, and the other ones seem to be squaring off against some sort of creature that they've got pinned between them with spears.
They're like miles away though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nowhere near you.
Gerald, my good friend, my gnome,
Hello.
my new companion, will you please detect magic on these items, and I'll have them laid out for him, I guess, in the back.
Can I take a look at the book, Koibu?
Yeah, it's fucked, man. They
Neat.
they took it to pieces.
Okay.
Fucking birds.
I'm gonna ritual detect magic on the item, or just actually, it's an area spell, so I'm just
Right.
gonna ritual detect magic. Yeah. Mhm.
Excellent. The crown within your hands in Locke's hands radiates magic.
What's cool?
You can use your action to see faint aura.
School of
You
Hard
learn the
Knocks.
school, if any. So it is enchantment. It is a heavy enchantment aura.
Heavy enchantment aura. Okay.
Mm.
That crown definitely is something of power.
We knew that.
Great magic. Magic that one would cower.
Were any of these
Wait, cower for what? What does it do?
I know not what it does, only that it is very powerful. Probably the object we seek.
Okay.
Are any of
Guarded
these
by those who
weapons
seek.
made out of iron? Because we know that's valuable.
Or steel or
Yeah.
whatever.
I think Gerald notices it first. There is a second magical item in this midst. It's buried underneath a few other things, and you overlooked it in your initial hurry. There is a magic short sword in all of this pile.
I'm gonna yoink that.
Yeah, it is a steel short.
Can I play around with it and like see if I can notice anything about it, like hitting the side of hitting a bone or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can swing it to and fro and get a feel for this thing. Let me see what I can tell you about that. While I'm looking this up to give you information, what are the rest of you guys doing or thinking?
I'm waiting for them to finish their investigations, and I'm just keeping a lookout over the cliff.
Wait, is Chad still at the base?
What?
The other Yeti.
Oh.
He's
Get him,
at
Mom.
the other place. I want to look at Locke, the crown in Locke's hand, and roll an Arcana check to see what I can know about it, based on my wizardly knowledge.
Didn't we read about this book in our thing? Don't we know that it's like
You-
a...
Have read about the crown of domination, yes. But I think he's doing something different with it. He's trying to get a different read on it now that he actually has it in his hand instead of just
Oh,
a
sure.
name before him.
Mm-hmm. I want to know what it does, or have any insight into what it does.
Oh, I'm gonna have a short sword and a short companion, Steve.
I saw that DGG comment. It's not really funny to rip other people's jokes, try to pass them up with your own. Gotta throw a haha for that one.
The Twitch shadows will like it.
Okay, so the crown is made out of brass, and it wraps all the way around with little sort of what do you want to call it? Like little arrowheads on it, almost like little triangles attached to the smaller section below. So kind of like spiky crown. Now, in the Arcadia, there are usually 3 ranks of nobles. There's the monarch, who wears a golden crown, counts, who kind of govern a large area, a county, perhaps, and they wear silver crowns. And then there are the barons, who are the lower people. They have like a couple of villages, maybe, or maybe a town, and they will usually wear bronze crowns. So this is a bronze crown, reminiscent of one who's like the lowest level of rank in society, with little spiky bits around it. As for magical properties, no, you get nothing right now. More inspection is needed, like dedicated time.
Could I inspect the body that I found the crown on and see if I see any markings or anything?
It was
I can
just
even
in a
bring-
bag, like the
It's in a
bags
bag.
were still
Yep.
attached to the skeleton.
Got it.
Anyway, this short sword that you pick up and start playing around with is super light and super fast, and it's like it seems to be, how do you want to call it? It seems to be an unnaturally quick weapon to use. It's like playing with a small little knife when in fact it's a giant short sword.
Do I feel like I can attack twice with that sword alone? In like one turn?
You feel like you could use a bonus action to make an additional attack with it?
Got it. Yeah, can I add that to my stuff?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it sort of becomes a single weapon dual wielding at that point, because dual wielding normally takes your bonus action, so you wouldn't get 3 attacks if you have this and a rapier as well.
Got it. So I can't attack twice with it, but I...
Right, or you could attack twice with it, but get rid of one of your rapiers.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There's no way to triple attack that?
Not with... Because his dual wielding uses a bonus action to get the second attack, and then this weapon gives you a second attack with the bonus action as well, but you only get 1 bonus action per turn.
Got it. How much does the sword do
in damage?
damage?
2 pounds.
Oh, how much is the damage and stuff?
Oh, it's a short sword. You don't know its magical bonuses yet, so just put short sword and I'll keep track of it until you figure it out.
Cool.
An unnaturally quick sword for an unnaturally quick warrior. I like it.
Okay, so if I have my original rapier, barb, and I can use the short sword in my right hand, and then I can just choose if I want to attack with the short sword or the... Does that make sense? So I can attack once with the rapier and then once with the short sword. I can't do it twice with the short. Got it. Thank you.
Right. Cool. So here you are. You're in the rock's nest. You've slain all the rocks. You've looted the treasure. There's probably some bits and odds and ends if you want to spend, half an hour digging through the dirty bird's nest filled with bird shit for wealth. But you could probably find something here. Anyone want to dig around in bird shit for gold?
Can I?
I think we have to kind of be quick, no?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm keeping a lookout. No one is going to fucking sneak up on us, so I'm watching.
Are those birds edible?
But there is there's the matter of the giant bird, so we probably don't want to get killed.
I'm gonna quickly. Can I slice off some of the flesh of the birds?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Please cook it first.
Chat doesn't need meat cooked, right?
The Yeti? Oh, sorry, Koibu.
I got nothing. It's all you.
Does the Yeti need cooked food?
The Yeti's dead.
We have another one.
the little Yeti,
look,
the other Yeti.
one.
You don't know what its diet's like. You just found this creature. You just killed this creature's parents a few days ago, and you've been taking it with you. It's more of a hostage than a pet at this point. You don't know what its nutritional needs are.
He's my son. Don't call him a hostage.
Locke is watching like a hawk, but let's talk. How do we get off this rock?
Jesus, I'm an M.
I'm pretty light.
Can't we just go back the way we came? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Do we? Is there anything of value on these rocks? Like, are the beaks or the feathers or the talons worth like any appreciable money or useful in like any
probably.
spells or potions?
Yeah, if you harvested certain things from it, you might be able to sell them to someone in town. It's possible. You just want to start like hacking off whatever you think might be useful.
Yeah, sure. I guess I mean, I'm gonna be encumbered anyway, so I'll take like I guess 3 beaks. How much is like a talon? If I wanted like 30 talons, or how many talons are on each bird? Is it 6 each?
5.
Like 3 and 3 or 5?
I guess. Do birds have?
I have no fucking idea.
Does anyone have a bird nearby?
I have an
think they have
owl.
4?
4? 4? Oh, I see 4.
Pretty sure birds have 4. I had birds.
I see 4 with one kind of coming off the back like the weird stubs that dogs have.
So like 24 then for all 3, or?
Sure. Yeah, 24.
Okay, so I'll take 24 talons. How much are these gonna weigh each? What do we want to say?
2 pounds. No,
Each?
no,
Each?
no, for per foot.
Okay.
Sorry. So 6 pounds for all.
Okay.
For all the talents. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the
Do you want me to hold
feathers.
it?
And then I'll do 3 beaks.
Yep. Let's say each beak also weighs like maybe 4 pounds. They're pretty big beaks.
If you want me to hold anything, I can.
I'm okay. And then feathers, just a pile of feathers.
Pile of feathers. Okay.
Was there any gold in the bag?
No, the bag just had the silks wrapped with the crown wrapped with the silks.
Can I rummage around and see if I find any gold?
Absolutely. You start digging through refuse and you dig up gold.
1 pound of rock feathers should be quite a few feathers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck. What weighs more, Steve? A pound of feathers or a pound of rock? Idiot. They're the same. Everybody
All right.
ha-hum.
So, Captain Barbo, you will find 15 pieces of gold. You will find 180 pieces of silver.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of copper lying around, but it's worth nothing for you. At this point.
Okay. All right. Got all my gold.
Also of note is the scrapped iron armor. It's worthless as armor, but just as like pure the raw metal value of the iron in here is, well, it's worth more than the silver.
Yeah, I'm gonna take those if I can.
Sure, you can collect 10 pounds of iron. Just add it to your.
Yep, done.
Sweet.
Hey, gang, get out of here. We got the loot.
But
Um,
Blue died.
It's unfortunate.
Is Blue's body still here?
Mhm.
Okay, I want to cut slivers of flesh from that too.
Jesus.
All right.
Okay.
well,
Any
Yeti's
particular-
dead. But
I'm
let's not
taking the
put
harness
ourselves
back from that
dead.
body.
Any particular section of flesh you want to remove from Blue?
His heart.
Oh. You can take his heart.
Okay.
All right. And back the way you came. Who's the first one to go?
I'm levitating myself over, so.
You're like, fuck this.
I'll go.
Wait, can you hold on to the same levitate from earlier and use that?
I think it's,
Only for myself, I'd have to ready another spell if you guys wanna. If I wanna make sure the party doesn't die going across, I gotta ready another slot.
but you levitate as a concentration spell, right? And casting detect magic ritually breaks concentration, so you would need a second casting of levitate to get yourself across.
Quite right. Yep.
Damn.
I'm gonna stand here for a second then.
All right, I'm gonna grab some rope.
We can't use that
And-
floating disc thing or whatever?
Well, let's see. Let me read it. I actually don't
We
really.
tried to use it in, we tried to
used
use it in that one thing to get over the traps or whatever. I remember that floating disc.
Yeah, let me read. I like never used it, so let me actually read if it's actually useful. Actually, yeah. Wait. Let me see. If you move more than 20 feet away, the disc follows you, but remains if you move. The disc is immobile if you move it. Yeah, Koibu, couldn't I use this to just float them across one by one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Looks like I can, and I can also cast it as a ritual.
Yep.
Neat. Let's do it.
It has to be within 20 feet of you, right?
No.
But passage? No?
This is weird. I don't understand. The disc is immobile while you are within 20 feet of it.
If you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of you. So it looks like I can create the disc, levitate myself, and then go over and with each of them and then go back and forth. It seems like that's how
Or
you
we
do it.
all
But
of us
yeah.
could just get on the same disc, right?
It's only
No,
3 feet
500
wide.
pounds.
And also, it cannot cross an elevation change of 10 feet or more. So this is just like open falling. There's a massive elevation change here, so
Okay.
I don't think it crosses this.
We got it, Koibu. We're ready to
We
roll.
could have a climbing buddy, and then we'll have advantage, right?
If we take a rope and do our... Oh, yeah, because we got, like, picks and shit, don't we?
Yeah, we have picks, you know.
Yeah, with your harnesses and your picks, if you attach each other together and one person falls, the person next to them can make a strength check to try and catch them, because they'll be attached by a rope. So you'll get backups.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right. So is it 2 groups of 2, or are you gonna do like one big group of 4 with like 4 different ropes strung between you?
Can we do one whole group, right? Because
Yeah.
then we have a lot more strength together.
Can
Sure,
I
so
also just levitate over, take the rope, and then we can just climb on the rope? I could tie the rope on the other side.
Can we do that?
Your ropes are 50 feet. This is a 60-foot crossing. If you have multiple ropes, you could string them together.
I am out of rope on me.
I don't know where... Oh, our Sherpa guy is supposed to be hiding underneath our
He's
boat. So.
somewhere near a
Right.
boat. I'm guessing these rocks didn't leave any rope.
They did not, fortunately.
All right,
well, we have
boys,
to climb.
let's
We
just
got our
do
ropes.
it.
Let's
Yep.
do it.
Let's go.
yeah, who's the first one?
Steven.
I'm gonna die. I
Who's
know
that?
it.
Wait, what? Oh, Locke, you want me to go
Locke.
first?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we're all kind of going together, right?
Well,
Yeah.
how does this work? So how is this actually gonna work? So what checks and what rolls are we rolling?
Well, it sounds like you guys are just crossing independently of everyone, so you're just gonna make athletics or acrobatics checks to go
No,
across.
that's not
Wait,
what
we're all
tying a rope
tied together.
With
Okay, so you're all
and harnesses.
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You got 50 feet of rope, so there's about 10 feet between each of you. So, Locke, you're the first one across. Make your check.
For
Yep, that one.
Yikes.
And you immediately lose your footing, falling, and it looks like Midori is right behind you. So, Midori,
Wait.
I need you to make me a strength check. You can do it, Midori.
wait, we don't
Catch
get
Locke.
advantage on this?
Oh, sorry,
Nope.
sorry. That's the first one. That's the first one, right?
Yeah, it's
Yes, the first one.
Did she
So-
get advantage because the rest of the three of us are back behind bracing to like grab
No.
it? I feel like that's pretty fair.
10 is
We'd
all that
all
we
be
needed
ready.
Here. We're
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Yeah. So Locke slips and immediately falls. The rope goes taut. Midori catches him holding onto the ledge. And Locke can begin to scramble back up to where he was and try again.
Thanks, Midori.
No problem.
All right. So Locke begins to make his way across. Midori, it is now your turn to start going across. I mean, you're all actually next to each other.
Jesus.
So immediately Midori fails, and both Gerald and Locke give me strength checks. If both of you fail, you all fall.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, how do you just do a strength check?
Just
quick
click on
strength?
your strength. Yeah.
I
Is it
succeeded.
save
at
or
that.
check?
Check, not a save. All right, so you both catch on and hold, and you're sort of fine. This is why we attached with ropes for this situation. All right, Midori, give me another check and keep going.
Jesus. Do we have to pull him again?
Yep, one more time. She keeps slipping and falling, trying to drag the rest of you down with her.
Oof.
Mylixia goes off the edge. 9 is not.
Okay, wait, hold on. He's using his strength
Well, I want to
save.
go off the edge. This is fucking nuts. Hang
Do
on.
I use my strength save or do I click the strength thing? Because I don't know if the strength of the saving throws are giving you a bonus or not, or is it all
No,
the same?
you don't want the strength saving throw. You just want a strength.
You want to
check.
click the top left, just the word
top- okay.
strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Locke holds on tight. Midori begins to fall, pulling Gerald off the ledge with her, and
Why
then
would-
Barbo.
Why would
You're
it pull
attached.
Gerald off the ledge?
Aren't
If
you
it-
attached by rope to Midori?
Yeah, we are.
No, I'm holding the rope.
Oh, you're holding the rope. I thought you were
just
attached by
saying-
the rope.
I'm not attached till I go across. There's no way.
Wait,
Well,
I thought we were all crossing
we're-
together.
I thought
all
you were
crossing
all
together.
tied up together. And
We're all
crossing
tied up together, for sure. That's how I thought of it.
Yeah.
Why would you be holding the rope? Because it's not gonna you won't be able to hold it until all the way for her to get across. You could only hold it for, until she's
Okay.
halfway. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
I think you're good. I think Locke was enough to save you, right?
No, who
Barbo, it's
Well,
your
like
turn.
so,
You
like
gotta
here's
catch Gerald.
okay. So here's the thing, and I don't want to lawyer this, but like you're rolling, Devin. You're rolling the wrong thing. So you're rolling your
what?
strength save instead of your strength check, and you have a -1 to your strength saves right now. I don't know if your strength normal check would have passed or not, right?
it's a -1 no matter what, so it's the same.
Is it? So it's
For
the
his,
so
they're the same.
it's
For
the
you,
exact same
it's
thing. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what's up?
this is how we are. So Midori has fallen, pulling Gerald with her, and Gerald is attached to Barbo. So now Barbo needs to make a save.
Captain Barbos.
Before I
Or
do
a
that,
check, strength
Midori was saved, right, by Steven? So now
Well, yeah. So
Midori should be able
Midori
to
has
help me.
fallen
Midori
close.
should also be able to do it, right?
You're all
I was gonna
falling.
click
Not
the
yet.
button.
Okay. So Barbo and Locke are Barbo's on the ledge. Locke is on the cliff face itself. Between them are dangling Midori and Gerald by top ropes, just kind of hanging
That's
over
funny.
open air.
Yeah.
All right, Midori and Gerald,
Oh.
you have
my
every
God.
reason to be able to eventually pass us and get through. Don't get your teammates killed. Just
Yeah,
make a
no,
strength check
they're-
or athletics and acrobatics, and we'll be fine.
Third time's the charm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Midori scrambles back up and moves on. Gerald? I believe in you, Gerald.
God damn it.
Gerald just can't.
Entire campaign.
Gerald can't scramble. Barbo, catch him.
Does Midori help too, right?
You will both get it checks, yes.
Thank you.
All right, you will catch him, and hopefully Midori doesn't get thrown off balance because Gerald is falling. All right. Last one, Barbo. This is all on you. All we need is your check to cross, and we're fine.
Okay, it's an acrobatics, right?
Or athletics, whichever one you want.
Yes.
Okay. With a near miss,
Oh
a
my
couple of
God.
near misses, and almost falling to your deaths, the party successfully crosses the bridge.
How can
My
you guys not
roll.
cross this? It's so easy.
Well, not all of us are gifted physically. Jeez.
Yeah, I am gifted physically. Look at these chiseled abs.
Too bad
he'll
they
show.
couldn't save our son, huh?
Almost couldn't save yourself, Captain. But don't worry, I've always got your back.
Thank you, Flock.
All right. The party heads back to the ship, the boat that you've tucked away securely, I believe.
Yes.
Correct. Can I pick up my backpack from the ground that I had dropped, apparently?
Please do.
Okay.
Wait.
Also, is this backpack like an unstated thing, or is
Where's
this just where we
Chad?
assume all of your stuff is held in?
I assume
There's a
everyone's got
physical
a backpack
item.
on them. There should be an item in your inventory that says
It is
backpack.
5 pounds.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna add that.
Wait, the backpack itself weighs 5 pounds?
That's a little bit too much. It should be like
How much
1
should it
or
be?
2.
Okay, sorry, for mine it's 5. I'd like to drop that.
Drop you.
I dropped your mom last night off.
You almost dropped Midori off that cliff. Okay, are we
I
ready?
saved her.
Okay, so we're back at the boat. Our Sherpa guy's there. We need to sail around, and we need to find the man that we'd given signals to.
All right.
Oh, I
that
said
you-
there'd be a symbol.
Yeah, you guys said that you were gonna just have him come back in a week, which is
No.
a few days out from now.
I told them that I would I said week, or I would make the little gnome symbol with the sound. Remember?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So
He
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
be able
put
to hear it, but he could see it.
I'm
Right?
putting up the gnome symbol.
Not the sound.
Right. But not from where you are now, because he's waiting for you to do it at the place
Correct.
where he drops you off, right? So he doesn't have line of
Yeah.
sight to wherever you are present.
So we got to go back to that place.
Yeah. Cool. You hop in your boat.
Is the
Um,
Sherpa guy still there?
Your Sherpa
Sup-
guy's still there. I forget his
Dominic?
name. Dominic, that's it. He's hiding under the boat. When you guys approach, you see him like wincing, and then seeing you, he gets back up and pulls the boat, puts it in the water, and
How
helps
was
you
it?
in and pushes off. He shrugs. Fine. Quiet.
Wait,
Like you.
is Chad still following me, or what? Where is he?
Yep.
Okay.
I assumed you fed him the food that you pulled off the
Yes,
animals,
I did.
including Blue's heart.
Yes.
He ravages that. Seems to particularly enjoy it. And you guys wait for nightfall, I believe, before you set out. That's what you did last time.
Yep.
Well, the other Yeti is dead. Our lives hung on by a thread. That moment filled me with dread, but now we get to see what's next ahead.
At least Chad is fed.
I'd like to be looking out for the mama bird.
Yeah. Well, the mama bird doesn't really show up. When the sun begins to get down, you hop in your boat and start rowing away. And it's not until you're a few miles out to sea that you hear the wailing shrieks of a mama bird come home to her nest, only to find everything in there dead. You hear them
Yikes.
for miles because she's so massive, but
Then she goes and attacks the gang down there, right?
maybe. But you guys move on, and you sail away. On your way from the third talon to the second one, however, at night, the winds begin to pick up, some storm clouds appear overhead, and it begins to
Bonk ass.
snow. Yeah. You make your way to the other island before your boat gets too covered with snow. You're having to, like, bail it out a little bit here and there. And
While we're sailing, can I suggest that we just cover the Yeti with like a blanket or some shit? I don't know if like seeing the body of the Yeti at the cave is gonna like cause the mother to try to
You
find other
think
Yetis
the
or something.
Yeti will get cold? That's so sweet of you, Locke. Of course we can cover
I
him
want
with
to
a
keep him
blanket.
as safe and warm as possible.
You're a lot more considerate than I thought.
I'll cover it with the mom's skin.
excellent. You cover the Yeti with more Yeti. You make your way to the next island. It's cold. It's snowing. You're not going to be able to find your way back to your point today, but you can find your way to shelter somewhere. And you do. You make your way to a small little cave and hole up for the night.
Cool.
You two-
Do I need to like alarm this, or is this just kind of a plot point or whatever.
There's probably no spiders in here. Don't bother with the alarm spell.
I alarm everything on every foot, including the ceilings.
Already
Alright.
a torch near me.
Excellent. All right, so you're in your cave. You've got the night to think. What is the plan? Is it just get to the boat and get the fuck off the island? Was there anything else you wanted to do here while you're here?
I want to dip the fuck out.
Well, let's see, guys. We know that they've got some pretty powerful people stationed here. Try to figure out. I don't know if they need to figure out what the crown is, or they're just trying to get the crown, or what. It'd be nice if we knew what they wanted the crown for. We still don't know what it does. Although we asked Wyatt to ship some translated pages behind us to that town. Maybe they'll have figured it out when we get back. I don't know. What do you think?
So far, we haven't learned anything about Tavington or whatever he does. So if we maybe capture one of the officers and interrogate them, we would find out more about this whole overarching plan.
Yeah, it's possible we could.
We
It's
know
also
that
possible
they're-
they don't know anything, and it also introduces a lot more risk into our mission.
The
There's like
officer
a-
knows something.
There's like a whole army here. And the previous officers we've captured, I think, haven't like really known anything. The last night that we fought, she didn't really know any of like the details of Tavington's plan.
Yeah, Caldelena seemed completely worthless in terms of information. I don't know how much more these officers would know. And again, incredible risk. That
Yeah.
Greta Knight or whatever looked absolutely massive. And then we don't know how powerful a wizard Billy is, so.
I think that we are best just heading back.
Put the crown on.
What do you
What?
think?
Well,
I heard a whisper. Midori, are you
Midori.
okay?
No,
or are you
no,
talking in your
nothing.
sleep?
Never mind. I'm talking in my sleep.
Okay.
I think if we go back and learn how to use the crown, we can use its power, and Tavington will go down.
I think going back is the wisest choice of action.
Yeah, I want to heal too.
Okay. Are we getting short rest for this boat trip, or have we taken a short rest yet?
Tonight you'll get a short rest in the cave while you're resting and waiting.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
Rock cave night goes by, no problem. The snow continues for a full like 36 hours. So you guys
So-
have a lot of time in this cave together to hang out and chat or shoot the shit or rest up. What are
Make
you-
sure
what are you
everybody adds a
doing
hit
with
dice back.
I'm gonna memorize enlarge since I have time to do it finally.
it? Excellent.
Midori, you
uh,
should be you're at full HP, right? You've been rolling hit dice.
Rolling.
Can I can Locke and I like spar so I can figure out what the short sword properties are to it?
Absolutely. Yeah, you got a lot of
can do
time in
that.
this cave. I'll just give them to you since you've got plenty of time to figure them out. It is a +2 short sword.
Wow.
So it does 1d8.
No, it does 1d6 +2.
Oh,
It's
okay.
incredibly good.
I will just add it to your character sheet. So it'll include all the magic, fancy wise.
I have it under there as blue short sword. I think I have it done correctly.
This, we're going to rename it. And there we go. Now it's all set up.
Okay.
I'm going to scrap your blue short sword.
Fine.
So you and Locke are sparring. Gerald is memorizing enlarge. Midori, you are a cleric of the goddess of death, and you've just put down some more giant creatures, put down some yetis, some birds. You sort of got a son, and then it died, and you fed it to your other son. Feeling at home with the goddess of death?
I feel very comfortable with death, yeah. My mentality is like, if it's their time, it's their time. So I had no qualms about feeding my son to the other son.
Oh, okay.
It's +8, right?
That seems maybe a little high.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's
Yeah.
keep talking, Midori. I'll sort this other stuff.
I mean, that's pretty much
That's it. You just
Other than that, aside from like, praying to my goddess or whatever, I would like to observe Locke and Captain Barbel's sparring with sparkles in my eyes.
why are they sparkle?
They're sparkles. I just have great admiration for both of them.
Okay, cool. Gerald, you are learning, did you say, or memorizing in large? Like you're switching out your spells?
I remember, just learning it.
Okay. Cool. All right. And Locke and Barbo, anything going on with you that we should know about in this day and a half of snow?
Sparring.
I mean, I'd like to talk a little bit about this crown. I mean, what do we think I think there's one obvious connection for what the crown could be used for. I mean, do you guys have any guesses?
Can I spend more time studying it while we have time?
Didn't we find
do you-
out
what
what
check
it
do you want?
was last
Give me an
episode?
Arcana check.
What did we find out, Midori?
The informant?
Yeah, what did we find out about the crown?
Oh, Hosanna, a good roll.
Controls who's
Wow.
wearing it? Right?
Yeah, but what would they want with a crown like this?
Control the vampire, maybe?
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I'm like tapping it, holding it up and down, occasionally like shining a light on it with my finger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah. Well, we'll hold on to it for just one moment.
Yeah.
You get the impression that this amulet is sort of like part of a two-piece set. There seems to be something that it's supposed to interact with. In your
When you say amulet, you mean the crown, or it's the
I
same
meant
thing? That's
crown.
on- Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
gotcha.
I'm just-
It's okay.
part of your Arcana check is casting more detect magic spells ritually to make sure you know what's going on here. And you get this like sort of resonance frequency that seems like it's supposed to be resonating with something else, and that thing is missing. So there's a second component somewhere,
Oh.
somehow.
Is it an amulet?
Like I would make a flub like that? What?
I'm just just
Do I get the
curious.
feeling that it's some kind of like thing that goes on your neck?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. We know we need. So you think we need
That's okay.
a second object in order to get this crown to work?
That's what it appears to me. I think the set is not complete. Something else to make it sweet.
Well, there's a couple things we can do then. We could try and use this shield to haggle, or use the crown to haggle with Lord Tavington to figure out what the other object is. Although that carries a considerable amount of risk. We could try to capture one of their. Well, do we think they have the other object?
I don't think we know.
Maybe before we do anything else, maybe we should just return to the town and see the translated pages from Wyatt to see if we can get information on where the second object might be located.
I'd like to go back to town too.
I don't think that Tavington would give us a pass. More likely just to kick our ass.
Well, I mean, we have something worth very much to them right now, right?
Yes,
Just
but why
check
not
the
just kill us
wagon.
for it?
Well, obviously we would hide it before confronting them with it, right? Or we would send a messenger ahead, and we would be using this as leverage.
I see.
I think Lord Tavington wants this more than anything, so I think he'd be willing to make a deal.
Yeah, of
so
course.
to say.
We
Maybe we
definitely
could
have
even get a
leverage.
face-to-face meeting with Tavington.
Possibly. We should head back to the town, though, I think, and find the translated works from Wyatt and see what else we can gather for information.
Do we remember when we were undoing this vampire, if we left like an amulet or something on her neck in the cave? Or I don't remember seeing an amulet. I just remember earrings and jewelry.
I don't remember.
Sure. Okay.
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 So
Okay.
the snowstorm passes. You guys get your shit back together and make your way back for the spot that you had set up ahead of time.
Can I
Do
ask
you
a
want
question?
Yes.
Would I be able to use a shield with this sword? I know
Yes.
rogues don't have proficiency in shields, but would I still get the
Oh.
+2?
If you don't have a proficiency in shields, then what? There's a thing. Are you sure rogues don't have shield proficiencies?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there are no shield proficiencies for you,
Okay.
so
And then there's no way to like change feats or anything, right? Just out of curiosity.
there's no. I would allow you to take a feat that allows you to use a shield. I don't think there's one in the player's handbook, but I think.
Oh,
that's
maybe not even to take maybe not even to use a shield, but just change the dual wield one, so I have something more useful now since I'm only using that sword.
You'll probably want dual later.
I don't think so. I think the shield.
promise.
If Koibu is willing to give me the shield, I think this is way better because I'm only going to be ever attacking with this +2 short sword.
This isn't gonna
gonna
fuck
get
over
better
any of your
items
other
later.
rogue dual wield shit, right?
Dual wield doesn't give me that much. This is what it does.
Yeah, so your dual wield feat is going to stay your dual wield feat. That's not going to be removed
Sure.
or changed. If when you hit level 8 and you get your next feat, you could take a feat that allows you to use a shield. But until then, we're going to say no.
Awesome.
And
Well,
somewhere
like,
here,
can Midori use shields?
So
clerics can use shields, I believe.
Wouldn't it
I
make
would
more
not be able
sense?
to use a shield.
Wouldn't it? I mean, because you can already dual wield. It seems like you're gaining very little with a
The
sword.
sword
but-
is way better on Midori. But she may not want to use it because it's
Yeah.
not.
Well, but it could be like a bonding moment. The two can train each other.
Yeah, I
or
was
some
thinking
shit.
about it.
But because it seems like the sword is like marginally improving you or barely at all, but it would be a massive improvement to Midori.
Yep. And Barbo, believe it or
I'll
not,
think about it.
dual wield is way better than
Wait, why is dual wield good? Can you explain that, Devin?
I can. You get a plus to your AC while wielding separate melee weapons, right? And
Sure.
then
If I had the shield, I'd get +2.
and you have 2 weapon advantages instead of 1, right? So one weapon like a short sword of speed is pretty good, but what if you had 2 magical weapons that had separate effects? And as D&D progresses, you get weapons that actually do things like light shit on fire or scream and shout blood or suck up things or give you life, like things like that. So you basically
Yes, but why would I use this short sword then? Because the short sword's only good for attacking twice.
What do you mean? Well, right now the short sword is marginally better. With the shield, short sword is better marginally than dual wield. But what I'm saying is later in the game, as you get cooler shit, it probably won't be.
Yeah, he's not taking dual wield away, I guess. I don't know.
Yep.
Never mind, it's fine. I'm keeping this.
It's a matter of like stacking our efficiencies or whatever. So basically, the whole point of you being heroic, half of it is wasted on you having a short sword that attacks twice because you
Midori
already have
having
dual
it
wield.
is way better, basically.
Yeah. But I mean, we can figure it out later too. It's fine.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Cool.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. But you know, it's everyone's whatever you guys want.
Well, aren't you the scythe wielding lolly? Oh wait, you don't like that word, right?
No.
Devin, what the fuck?
I'm
That's
sorry.
like the N word to Lily. I can't believe you just said that. Holy shit.
I don't care. Scythes are cool.
The N word. So she's a Nico lolly.
Can we kick him out?
Yeah, he didn't even rhyme that.
So, the next morning, you guys take off. How do you want to get to where you came from? Do you want to go by sea or do you want to go by land? Since you'll be traveling during the day, by sea you'll be a little bit more visible, but it'll be faster, perhaps a little bit easier, since you won't have to carry a boat over land. But going over land will be a little easier to hide from the baddies.
I imagine that moving with a boat is fuck. I don't know anything about the sea. I guess I would ask the captain. In a small boat, we should be able to effectively evade larger vessels that might spot us, right? We're not gonna get caught out here with this.
This isn't a small boat. This is a raft, right?
Right, it's a rowboat, so you'd be rowing pretty close to shore. You're not gonna get chased down. You're just going around the edge of an island. You know, you're just cruising around the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Wait, Koibu, does Barbo have the medium armor proficiency? He does, right?
I don't know.
Because if he does, he can use shield.
Shield is a separate proficiency.
The medium armor proficiency is also here. I'll scroll it. Sorry to
Then
interrupt.
why do some classes have medium armor and shield proficiencies?
Don't know, but check. I scrolled it in the chat.
Warlock, Paladin, Rogue has light armor.
Oh, okay.
Moot point.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry to waste time.
So you guys are going by land or by sea?
By sea.
By sea. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, can I give Midori this short sword? Could she reasonably cast a spell and then use the sword as her bonus, since it gives a bonus, right?
What does that mean?
You said the sword you can use it twice, right?
When you make an attack with it, you're allowed to make a bonus, an additional attack as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. So if she, okay, so she can't cast a spell and use the short sword.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, it's not that great then. Okay. I'll think about it.
Just keep it for now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. So, as you approach the spot where you had originally been dropped off, and that you've sort of set up as your return place, you come across here's some sight. Let me get it ready for you, since you're approaching from an angle I did not expect. Let me give you a little boat icon too. There's a little rowboat. So I'm just gonna have the party be the rowboat for simplicity's sake here. Come on over to the bottom right-hand corner. You're cruising along on your boat to this cove where you got dropped off, where there's actually like a little bit of a beachy area, even though it's snowy, where you can pull your boat up and you don't have to like scramble up cliffs immediately. And you've come across the sight of maybe a dozen kobolds surrounding a wounded mammoth, pelting it with stones and spears, and kind of shrieking at it. The mammoth looks cornered, angered, terrified, bleeding from small wounds all over its body. And you guys are here on your boat.
I'm sorry. So we're still in the Talons?
Yeah, you haven't met up with what's his face and headed
Yeah,
back
okay.
yet. You're going to the place
Okay.
to meet him. Yeah.
You wanna? I mean, it's just a beast. We should just keep going.
This is the cove that you had agreed to meet, is what I'm saying. And the cove is
Oh.
currently occupied by a mammoth and kobolds.
We could just like hang out.
We just wait it out for the mammoth to die.
Yeah.
Wait, the kobolds are fighting the mammoth right now, right?
Yeah, they're tossing spears at it from afar and throwing slings at it, slinging rocks at it, and retreating as the mammoth goes forward. And then as it turns around to attack the other people, they go back. They're using fairly standard caveman strategies to herd larger prey into a narrow area.
We could save it, and then Barbo could have a pet mammoth.
We can eat it.
I don't know if we can reasonably tame a mammoth, and I'm not trying to boat this thing back to whatever the fuck
meat.
that place is.
We could ride it back.
How about we just how experienced do I feel as a fighter? Do I feel like I'm on the cusp of reaching new heights of power, or do I feel like I've already surpassed that and I just need to rest for a little bit to solidify the knowledge, or what?
Well, you're definitely right near the edge. You know, you've done some pretty impressive things. You've traveled to new lands, you've climbed new structures, you've faced new and terrifying enemies. But each new thing that you overcome really does help you learn something about yourself.
Have
You're
I
pretty
learned how to
close.
finally have a useful spell called Fireball? Which would be great in this situation.
Not yet. Not today.
Okay.
What can you tell me the what is the ruler thing again? Why do I always
The
the
one
ruler?
that-
Oh, this. What? How can you see my ruler marks?
Mhm.
How far up is this?
These are about 10 foot cliff below, and then the second cliff is about 15 feet.
And then are we on this boat here?
You are. Yes.
You know what? I've been stuck in this cave for almost 2 days. I need to get out and get some exercise. Can we pull up right here and then hop up and start hacking our way through some kobolds?
You want to pull the boat up to the rocks here and scramble up the rocks?
Sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
How high is it?
It's 10 feet for the first ledge and 15 feet for the second ledge. You climb at half speed, so 25 feet becomes 50 feet of movement needed to get to the top.
Can we do this quietly?
Yeah? You can try and do it quietly. It increases the DC, but you can do it.
How high are these? They're like 5 feet?
10 and 15.
Oh, 10 and 15.
Can't we just say no and leave?
I mean,
Well, we
have
need to be ready for when the
yeah.
boatman shows up, and I want to get some exercise.
I could go stealth around and like attempt to fuck some kobolds up.
You guys pull the boat up to the shore. Your pack rat, your Sherpa, is gonna stay and steady the boat for you guys so it doesn't get lost when you all pull out and climb up onto something. So
I'll attempt to stealth up.
give me your athletics or acrobatics check to scale the 50 feet. 15 is what you needed, so you can scramble up Barbo without making too much noise. I assume leaving your pack with all the gear that you've put into it in the boat, because you've got like tons of stuff that you've gathered, right?
Yeah.
Metals and coins and shit.
Yeah, I'll leave. Especially
Alright.
the iron.
Yeah, you make your way up there. Who else wants to climb up?
All right.
Before they climb up, can I attempt to stealth kill some stuff so nobody hears?
If you want to have them wait around for you to try and do that, you can tell them.
Yeah. Is that okay, everybody?
Yeah, go
Oh, the
down.
whole point I want to get out of here is to get some exercise. I'm not gonna let you run around and stab everything in the back.
All right, you can come on up then, Locke.
All right, Locke.
Where's my
Acrobatics or
drag?
athletics?
Okay, I imagine. Wait, so I need to do an athletics here?
Mm-hmm. 10 to get up, 15 to get up silently,
Of course.
20 to get up without any problems at all.
Can
I
we,
want to too.
Okay.
Oh.
Midori scrambles, but she will give away your position as she reaches the top.
Hang on, I'm going to. Since I'm gonna fail my roll anyway. What is this? What is it? Athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Yeah, cool.
Gerald gets up partway the first ledge and just falls back into the boat.
All right.
And you'll start in the boat when we start our initiative.
Cool.
But
Love
first, let's
Love
take a
this game.
short break. Why don't we? Can you take us to break, Lily?
Yes. See you guys later.
Gerald breaks his neck and falls.
Ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was an amazing story. Wow.
All right, here we go. We're gonna roll initiative. Now, there's a lot of kobolds, so just to streamline things, I'm gonna have all the kobolds go on the same one turn, so the game
Oh
just
my
goes by
God.
more easily.
I love it,
It'll be
Neil.
fine.
Oh
It'll
my God. Give them
be
all one
fine.
initiative then.
Action economy.
Can I rap while killing things?
No.
Yes.
Pirates don't
can-
rap in this world.
Exactly.
Could have rolled a norm. You know him if you wanted to rap.
Okay. Barbo, Locke, Gerald, Midori initiative. Alrighty then. Other way around. Captain Barbo, as usual, you were
What
first.
the heck? I can't...
Um,
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna run up to.
They haven't seen you yet. They haven't detected you yet. Oh wait, yes they
Sure
have.
they did because of you,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
All right, I'm gonna run up to this one and attack with my new magical weapon.
All right, you approach the kobold from behind.
So I'm gonna open the thing back.
Heard you.
Can I have
come.
my owl?
Yes, it is. There.
Neat. Can it have its turn? I'll just turn on my
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
I attacked it with my short sword of speed.
Goes at 11. Your 25 will definitely hit the kobold and rip it to shreds.
Then I'm gonna move over to the other guy
Mm-hmm.
and attack him with the
All right.
same one.
Using your bonus action, you whap the kobold and cut it to pieces. All right, Midori, you are next.
I'm gonna chill touch the one closest to me.
Mm-hmm. Isn't chill touch 120-foot range? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit the kobold and it dies.
Useful.
Frozen. And miserable. Gerald.
I'll send the owl to help assist Locke on his next action, and I'll say, Locke, the magnificent fighter. Nothing will phase him. He's such a great fighter. Amazing.
Oh my God.
And then I guess I have no LOS to anything, right? And even if I did, it's all the way over there. So
Yep.
I'll just try to climb up, whatever.
You can do it.
Amazing.
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
God.
You scramble up the cliff just barely at the end of the round.
Good job, Gerald.
It is the pack of kobolds' turns. They've been alerted to your presence, and give them a morale check. They do not like being sneaked up upon. The ones on the ledge are going to kind of come down over here and form a cluster this way.
Oh, God, I didn't eat anything
These
all day.
4 will all ready their actions. Over here. The 5 on the ground, 2 of them are going to sling at the mammoth. One of them does 4. And the other one misses. And the other 3 keep their spears out. Poised at the mammoth, ready to strike. Locke, it's your turn.
Well, since these fuckers killed everything, I can't do much. I guess I can move over to this kind of tree. I imagine I get like half cover or something here if I need.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. The mammoth goes. It turns to look at what's going on behind you, gives a big mammoth blare, like a sort of noise at you guys. Looks back to the kobolds and will come and stomp at one of them. With a 23 to hit for 37 damage. Completely and utterly stomping the kobold out of existence.
Holy shit.
Yep. Captain Barbo, it's your turn.
I'm going to use a full a run. So I'm gonna run like 60. So
Yep.
About there, and then yeah, just hang out there.
Midori.
I'm going to move here. I can see the kobolds ahead of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like 5 feet apart, right?
Oh yeah, they're all clustered
Oh,
together.
good. Okay, I'll chill touch both of them.
All right, you reach out to one of them. Who do you want to target first?
That one right there.
All right, you hit the one in the back and it freezes to death, and you hit the other one for 2, and it gets frostbite all over its little phalanges? What's it called? Extremities. Gerald.
I will send the owl to assist. Law? Who's next? Locke?
Not me.
And I'll move here under cover, and I'll firebolt the damaged kobold. Cast a little, like my fingertip will light up. I'll send a little bolt of fire, like sizzling across the snow.
Go for it.
Oh, right. I rolled that. Just a second. Whoosha!
You send
my God,
fire
did
across
something.
the way.
Whoa!
It almost kills the kobold.
I can't believe it.
Not quite. The owl is assisting Locke. The kobold's turn go. You guys did not close with them as they sort of expected you to. So these 3 are all going to just hurl their spears at Captain Barbo, who's in front. So first kobold hurls a spear, 17.
Hits.
You'll take 3 points of damage, and then the kobold will scamper back and lower and drop. And the next kobold will move to the side and throw a spear at Captain Barbo
Hit.
for 8 points of damage. Holy shit! And dangle and drop off the ledge. And the last one will hurl a spear at Captain Barbo for another 5 damage.
Yeah.
Ledge, dangle, and drop. The ones below will both sling the mammoth. 1, 2. Both hits against the mammoth for 8 total. And then the 2 spear guys will just sort of like poke and prod and try and drive it back with threatening gestures. I'll give them an intimidation check against the mammoth. Go here, kobold. I think that is charisma based. They are not very terrifying. In fact, they're not intimidating in the slightest. Locke, it's your turn.
This cliff is how much? 10 feet or 15 feet to the left?
15.
15? Okay. I think then I can... So if I walk up to the cliff, I can just, like, drop down it, basically?
Yes. If you hang and drop, it's fine.
So, like, right here?
You could also jump onto the mammoth.
I could do that, but I'm gonna not do that.
I'm about to do.
Okay. Then I will wait here. This is my turn. I took a full move.
All right. The mammoth goes, blaring its trunk, swinging its tusks side to side. It will go for the wounded kobold with a gore, hitting the kobold with its tusks and sort of ripping it piece to piece and throwing its body up onto this ledge where it dies. Captain Barbo.
I will use my full movement to go 30, and then I'm going to use my bonus action of it's cunning action. You can take a bonus action and dash. So then I'll dash another 30 down to this kobold, and then I'll just use my main attack to hit it.
Cool. So you move, you get to the edge of the cliff, you throw yourself off, holding onto the top and sort of hanging down, and make your roll to hit. You will rip it to shreds. It's definitely dead. Midori?
I'm gonna move here. I can see them, so I can still use spells on them from up here, right?
Yes. But
After I hit it, am I
note
able to
you
use
are
fancy footwork to move? Sorry.
You already used your bonus action to get over here.
Oh, is that also a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
This kobold over here, I'm gonna chill touch.
Go for it. You will chill it for 2. It almost dies. Gerald.
Yes, I shall move over here to the tree,
Useless.
and I will cast. I can't do that. I will move here. Yep. To the ledge. I will cast a sizzling bolt of fire at the wounded kobold on the left.
This guy?
Yeah.
I think he's below that ledge. I don't think you have line of sight on him. I mean, you're probably going to kill any kobold. They all have shitty HP, so it's fine. It's fine.
You underestimate the power of my rolls. Let's see. I will do. Which one can I hit?
During your turn, hold on. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. That's fine, but you'd already used all of your movement to get down to the bottom of the cliff, so you had no movement left.
Sure.
Yeah. Gerald, you said which kobold can you hit?
Yeah, the one
I
closest
think you
to me.
can target this one, these three. This one's
hit
hidden by
the
the
one-
ledge. This one's hidden by the mammoth.
The one next to Midori's dead, right?
Yeah, the one with the X through it. That one's deadsies.
I will do the next closest to Midori on
Cool.
below her.
Perfect.
I'll use that one. Okay, here we go.
Well, 11's not enough to hit. So you strike the snow near the kobold, sending it melting all over it, giving it frosty tips on its hair. It looks like
That's
it's
what
from
I
the
intended
90s.
all along. Okay, I hate snow. I'm a gnome. I've never seen snow. I hate it. It scares me.
Mm-hmm. The owl cruises to assist Locke.
Yeah.
Presumably. Locke's turn.
Whew. How big are these cliffs again?
15 feet.
If I'm standing at the edge of this cliff, can I reasonably hit that kobold with a halberd?
Yeah. But you just climbed down the cliff, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're gonna climb back up?
Oh, I wouldn't have enough movement, would I?
Right, yeah, it would take you 30 feet to get to the top of the cliff. As you climb at half rate.
Okay. I'll just kind of like move around here and like kind of around this corner. I'll just give this guy a little poke.
There you go.
Probably dead.
Easy. You lop its head from its shoulders, it rolls to the snow nearby, leaving a little red streak in the thing.
Okay, and then I think
Where's my-
I'll stay here.
the super secret cold. You guys had 8 initiative. So that was Locke's turn. I guess the kobolds went after Locke, I think. Shit, I lost their turn in the initiative tracker. Does anyone remember where the kobolds went?
I honestly don't.
Didn't they have a? Wasn't it like 9?
Was it
It was
9?
9.
Okay. So they should have gone right before
Lock.
Locke. Whoops. No. You were 4. You were 9. You won't. Alright, so let's just have the kobolds take their turn. You killed one, it would have slung at the dude, which it would have missed. So the other 2 will sling at it with a miss and a hit for 5 damage. And the ones with spears will back up. This one's actually going to try and make a hide check and hide from all of you guys. 7 is not good enough, so you see it in the tree. This other one down here will also try and hide in a bush or something. And makes a great stealth check and sort of just disappears into the snow over here somewhere. And now it's the mammoth's turn. It's facing these 2 kobolds. And it will attack one of them. With a 15? What is... No, that's not. That's definitely going to stomp a kobold into dust. A little splatter on the ground. Barbo?
I'm gonna jump up here and use a bonus action to hide.
Give me a stealth check.
Yep.
You are invisible. Midori.
I can't see this one, right?
You can, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna chill touch that one then.
It is trying to hide from you, and your chill touch does not reach it. The cover of the tree is just too great. Can't
Okay.
quite get to it.
Okay.
Gerald.
I can still see it, can't I?
Useless
Oh, yeah.
again.
Another sizzling firebolt across the snow.
And there he goes.
You mean I actually killed something?
You did. You've murdered it. It's dead. It'll never harm
The
you
first
again.
one, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Is that your first kill all game?
Yeah, definitely. It's by far.
Pacifist round.
Okay.
All right. The last remaining kobold will flee and try and hide. Once more. It does not do well on its hide check whatsoever. Locke, it's your turn.
I didn't come here to kill a mammoth. I'm gonna climb back up the cliff with my friends, assuming that a woolly mammoth has probably been fucked with enough and will run off if he feels like he's being unfucked with. So
Can I create like?
I'm gonna ready if I ready a dodge, can I still do a reaction or no?
The dodge becomes your reaction. So
That's what I
if
thought,
you-
because I can't like ready an attack and then attack and react, right? So probably
Are
not.
we still in initiative? Because I can create like this. Oh shit.
I still are.
Okay, I'll come up here and stand right here, and I will ready a dodge. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Fine. The mammoth will go, and it will go over to the tree and use its trunk to grab the kobold out of the tree. It will grab it and hurl the kobold, just send it flying into the water where it dies terribly. And it becomes Barbo's turn.
Am I able to run and jump onto this mammoth and still have my 2 attacks?
Fucking lootly. It's a 20-foot jump, which is going to be really hard. You're going to need to like throw yourself in the greatest acrobatics check of your life.
If I had it, would I still be able to do my 2 attacks?
If you can make it to the mammoth, you get both your attacks. I'll even give you advantage on it.
On my
for
acrobatics?
An amazing. No, on your attacks for your amazing diving roll at the mammoth.
Oh boy, mammoth meat.
Do it. You can
Yeah,
do
I'm
it,
gonna.
Barbo.
You're so right, Neil. I'm gonna do it.
Give me an acrobatics check.
What the
Holy
fuck is
shit.
that? I just don't.
Holy shit.
It's insane.
All right, Barbo. Describe to us a word picture of how you
I
get to the
jump
mammoth.
with like my short sword and the rapier, and I'm just gonna like dag him into it. But I'm gonna
Alright.
use the short sword twice to hit him.
Give me attacks with your short sword as you land on the back of the mammoth. 1 hit. You have advantage, so 2
Yep.
hits.
Okay.
For, what is that, 17 and 12 is 29? Right?
Yeah. And am I able to use fancy or fleet footwork to dip?
Why
Actually,
would you dip?
never mind.
You're
I
on
wouldn't
the
dip.
mammoth.
I'm on the mammoth. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig in though. I'm gonna like my swords are in him. I am holding on, Neil, as hard as I can.
All right, you got a short sword here and a rapier here. I guess one of those attacks should have been a rapier attack instead of a short sword attack.
Well, I was saying that I use the short sword twice, like to stab
Well, then
him.
if your swords are both dug into it, then clearly you attacked with both swords. right?
Sure.
Like you
Yeah,
can't stab
I'll
it
take-
twice and have it.
Yeah.
know?
Which one do you want to retcon?
Whatever was your other weapon. Okay. So
It's about the
deals-
same, right?
Yeah. Mammoth gets 4 HP back. All right, there we go. You're on the mammoth's back. Midori, it's your turn.
I don't know. Do I just like look at him? I'm just gonna look at him.
You're not gonna
It's-
attack the mammoth at all, really?
I thought you
Let's-
were gonna. I thought you wanted to tame it or something.
No,
Oh. Okay then.
I would have
Oh.
let you know.
I will attack it then. With chill touch.
All right. You will hit it for 7 points of necrotic damage. You can see the mammoth's fur sort of like wilting and kind of falling off of its back in small clumps and patches.
Never had mammoth meat before. Pretty excited.
We're about to be eating Captain Barbo meat soon if he's not careful.
Oh wait, where's our Yeti? Shouldn't he be
I'm
fighting?
sure you'd like that.
I think the Yeti's still in the boat. He didn't make any climb checks to get out. Gerald,
I will move up some more, and I will cast a magic missile at the mammoth. As multiple bolts go off of my fingertips and go spiraling towards the mammoth.
with some
Yeah.
damage.
What is the damage on this again? 3d.
1d4 plus 1 for each bolt. At level 1, it's got 3. At level 2, it's got 4.
3d4 plus 1 then is the total roll?
3d4 plus 3.
Yeah, 3d4 plus 3.
11 points. You pepper the mammoth for all sorts of damage. The owl goes.
The owl will float over to Barbo to assist him on whatever the hell he's gonna do next. Where is that owl?
I
Yeah,
got
there
it.
it is. Yeah.
The one living kobold continues to hide. Gonna take it out of the initiative order. No one will ever find it. Locke, it's your turn.
I'm sorry, I've asked this a million times. It's 15 feet to get down, right?
Yes.
Well, jump on him.
I don't think I can. I'm encumbered,
You
and
can
it's
make
10.
it. Will you let him jump, Neil?
He's encumbered. He can jump, but he'd have to do a pretty fucking good athletics check to make it there.
It's 10 feet to the cliff, and then it's 20 from the cliff onto the guy. So it'd be 30 feet of. I mean, I guess if you want me to.
It's a 20-foot jump. Super difficult to do.
Easy. I did it.
Give me an athletics check.
What is a failed jump here? Do I just land in front of it, or am I taking like 900 damage for falling in
You'll
my
take
face?
D6 falling damage.
Just do it, dude. Don't be a beta male.
Beta male.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics, your choice. Oh, that's not going to be enough to make it. It's going to get you most of the way there. 20 is the magic number on this one. You get most of the way to the mammoth and don't quite get all the way, taking 4 damage as you hit the ground right
That's okay.
before it.
And then
Still get to your feet and everything.
I'm able to do an attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll give a good swing of my halberd here. I don't know if this counts as a flank or not with Captain Barber on top of it.
If you were under the mammoth, it would be a flank.
Okay. I'll take my bonus action here then, and I'll
There
do
you
7
go.
points of damage.
You hit the mammoth on its very large testicles with the butt end of your stick, causing it to quiver in pain and whirl about to face whatever just hit it in the balls. And it will...
I'll move my guy to the back. Is that fair?
Thank you. Thank you.
This jump, Locke was sure to fail, but at least he's not a beta male.
See ya.
All right, we're gonna stomp on you, Locke. Yeah, the mammoth is just gonna pick up one big foot and try and crush you under it while blowing loudly from its trunk. It will hit you for 34 damage.
Oof, that drops me.
It just crushes Locke into a little puddle at its feet. Captain Barbo,
I'm gonna kill the mammoth.
you're on its back. Your first attack has advantage. 25 is a hit for 12, and 20 is a hit for 11. So 23 damage to the mammoth, bringing it to almost dead. Midori,
Lock! No!
Please kill it, Midori.
Alright, I'm gonna do a guiding bolt
mm-hmm.
at level 1. Okay.
15 will hit for 10 points of radiant damage, bringing the mammoth down. It toddles, it wobbles, it falls to the ground. Barbo, give me a DC 10 acrobatics check to roll gracefully off of the falling mammoth. No problem. You roll to the side.
I'm gonna run to my friend Locke and attempt to.
Sure. Gerald, you
Help
didn't want
him
to do
up.
anything before he gets there, though, right?
Good to go.
All right. Give us a medicine check, Barbo.
Oh well, I should wait for Midori then, because she has her things.
Oh, she has her kit?
Does she have a kit?
Okay.
I have a healer's kit, yes.
Cool. Would you like to use it?
Of course.
And now, is this a you're healing him or a you're healing him? Because you are a death cleric, and
All
it
right,
might be his
Toast.
time.
I
Is
didn't
it
even
his-
think about that. So
She
no.
needs a full minute to kill him.
No,
Wait,
I
is
will,
that
you
true?
can touch him immediately and not
I
die.
will
no?
use a healer's kit.
Okay.
I don't want Locke to
You-
die yet. He
He's
has
our
many
friend.
things to
Stabilize.
still accomplish in life. He's still young. You know, full of life. Such a waste to let that life
Can we do a
go
full
away.
rest? Or a short rest?
All right, here you are. The mammoth is dead before you. The kobolds are dead or driven back. You wait a few hours for the sun to go down. By then, Locke is awake. You guys
Badass
can
Locke.
chat and make your signal for the boat. Is
I
there
wouldn't
anything you
have
guys
been able
want
to take a mammoth paw.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to discuss before the boat arrives?
The mammoth, the ivory, is it worth a lot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're taking Ivory
can we
home.
saw
We'll
that
grab the
off?
tusks. Also, I am astounded upon standing up that Midori didn't kill me. I didn't think she would actually bring me back, so.
Is your
Keeping
opinion
that-
of me a little bit better now?
keeping that in the back of my head. Do I have 1 HP right now or 0? And I'm
You're
gonna
at
fight?
0.
Lily,
Okay. Wait, what? I'm sorry. What did you say, Lily?
is your opinion, as Midori, is your opinion of me like a little better now?
We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get out of here alive, and then I'll think about it.
Lily,
Next time, just make the jump, Locke. It's so easy.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want Locke's approval.
Okay. We'll cut off the tusks and take them, I guess, with all the other animal parts we're collecting. I guess we've got a portable zoo almost.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How much are these tusks?
Can I feed Chad or give him the mammoth?
Yes, you can feed Chad. You can feed the mammoth to Chad.
Oh, can I
Yes.
try and cut off mammoth fur too? I'm assuming that's also valuable.
Yeah. Are you cutting off like a
Just
lock fur or like a
No,
section
like
of
a
hide?
like a section of hide for like. I'm assuming woolly mammoth hide is valuable.
I mean, it's probably a great coat, so you need
Yeah, I'll
to
take
cut
it.
out like the amount that you would need for a coat.
Survival to cut it or
Yeah, that's fine. You
Just
you
take
can
it.
take a bunch of mammoth.
How much is each mammoth tusk?
Oh my god, I have no idea.
Like weight? I'm sorry, that's what I was asking. Not price.
I'm guessing we're gonna put him on
Yeah.
the boat, not hold him.
Let's see. The heaviest elephant tusk ever weighed was 102 kilos. We're probably not quite there. We're probably around like
100.
30 or 40 kilos. So let's just call it 60 pounds per tusk.
That's heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 60 pounds per tusk.
I can't carry either of these.
I mean, we're gonna put him on the boat, assuming the boat's coming.
Okay, sure. All right, yeah, we can put them on the boat.
All right. The boat does arrive that evening when Gerald makes his lit gnome appear on the hillside.
It makes a sound.
What sound does it make?
It makes this sound. That's the sound it makes.
Cringe.
Right, and sure enough, your boat arrives with your little, I shouldn't say little, with your friendly boat captain.
That will hold him all right.
Wait, what? Hello?
What was
What?
that?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Gerald, are you hearing voices back there?
I'm good. I'm ready to go, guys.
You okay, Gerald?
Oh my, yes.
Is he okay?
Okay, so are we on the boat waiting for the other guy to see?
Yeah, no. So the other guy pulls up, cruises on over. You get in your little skiff, and you row out there, dump some people off, row back to get all the extra crap that you brought with you, and head back to his full boat, and make your way back to the mainland, away from the Talons.
We're like hoarders.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Anything we see, we just take.
And on your voyage back,
We're bringing
He's-
our little mammoth guy, or our little
he doesn't
Duder.
question it.
Okay.
Yeah. But he does look at those ivory tusks and says with a long, low whistle, like, "Where the hell did you get yourself some mammoth tusks?"
I killed a mammoth.
We killed a mammoth.
Oh yeah, they help.
Well, you probably don't know where to sell that, do you? I would be happy to be your middleman on this and any other obscure loot that you've picked up.
You want compensation for that?
That's what a middleman is.
He's the
Midori.
middleman, Midori.
Oh, I thought you
You
were just
sell it
doing
to me quick and easy, and I'll do all the hard work of getting the most value out of it.
As he offers us a price, can I do an insight check to see if he's like, if I feel like he's being fair?
Yeah, give me an insight check. He's
I don't
definitely
know.
being fair, 100%.
How much do we offer
100%.
for all this stuff?
He will look at the mammoth tusk. We got 60 pounds of mammoth tusk.
Well-
120 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, good. Okay. He will offer you a flat 350 gold for the mammoth tusks. For the
What about all
That's
the
a
bird
lot of
stuff?
gold.
The rock stuff he's not sure about. Let's give him a couple of checks to see if he can properly evaluate that stuff. Those are less common than ivory. He doesn't know what to do with the talons or the feathers, but he will definitely take the beaks.
Can I try to convince him with a deception check that like the feathers and the talons are?
Can I try to
Awesome.
cast Prestidigitation on
Only
the
if you can say it right.
Press.
How-
Oh, sorry.
It's
Press-
been months.
Digitation. Press
Digit-
digitation.
Station? There you go. Yeah. What
I
are you
want to
casting
cast it
on?
on the tusk to make them look cleaner as like nicer and shinier as Barbo negotiates.
You clean up the tusks magically as he's talking about them. Yeah, it's totally good.
Um,
And Barbo, you want to deceive him into telling him that they're just as valuable as the beaks?
yeah, because
Go for it.
rocks are super rare. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, he'll buy him. All right, yeah. You know what? That makes sense. I get probably valuables if I don't know what they're worth. Sure.
is he interested in the
So-
10 pounds of iron I have too?
Fuck yeah, I'll take the iron.
Wait,
Out
can
of-
we
I'm
use
just-
that iron to craft better weapons for us if we take those two? Or is
Yeah, if you
Okay.
bring people
We can hold on to it.
iron. Yeah, you might want to keep that.
yeah, we'll
Okay,
definitely
hold
hold
on.
on there.
Okay, so he'll give you 350 for the mammoth tusks, and he
Fuck,
will
you
give
can
you
take that.
another 150. This is all in gold, not in copper. Another 150 for all the rock stuff for a total
Wait,
of
we
500.
want a little bit more gold for the mammoth tusk because they're higher quality.
because they're
Look at
clean
how-
and shiny.
Look at how brand new they are, and from a perfect mammoth they are.
Can we just ask for 550 total? All.
How about 600 for everything? It makes it nice and easy to split it between us.
500 divides between 4 just as easily as 600.
No,
We're
Okay,
giving you
I
a
want
deal.
him to roll. I need him to roll for a math check. Okay, I don't think he could do that in his head.
He's a
This
sailor.
guy's a sailor. This guy's a sailor. He's not a fucking engineer.
He gives you the I'm trying to be a middleman between you. I know how to do math, guys. Like, come on.
We're all gonna make a lot of money here. I think 600 gold is fair.
We all stand to make some money on here. 500 seems fair. This is our first time. Mammoth tusk can be hard to find. Plus, I just did you a solid and got you on and off this island. Come on.
We paid you for that.
No, you didn't.
You know what? As a token of goodwill, I think 500 is fine.
All right.
Okay.
Good
we
deal.
paid.
We're friends with Wyatt. We're all good. We want to all be on good terms and love each other.
He extends a hand to shake on the deal.
Sure, we
I'll
shake
shake
on
his
it.
hand.
Perfect.
I'll shake
All
his
right.
hand first.
Okay, so 500 gold.
Divided
Yes,
by
he'll give you the cash when you land back on the beach. Divided by 4 is 125 each.
okay.
We should probably buy Midori some plate mail.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm going to delete from my inventory 24 talons, rock beaks, bundle of rock feathers. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Get rid of all your rock stuff and replace it with cold hard cash.
Okay,
Shit,
so
I'm adding
125 apiece.
125 apiece.
I have added it to mine.
Alrighty. The next morning, you will arrive in Pernissus. Your captain here, your smuggler, chef is his name, hasn't been home since you guys have left. He's been hanging out on the water, just waiting for your signal. And as you guys are arriving, he slows the boat down a little bit and says, "Well, this does not look good. Flags are up. Think Colonel Tavington is back."
What's the problem? Are there going to be extra scouts at sea or something?
Are they gonna question us when we come back?
Wait, where are we right now, Koibu?
You are on your way to Pernissus. You're like in the water. This town has come into view, and he's like noticing the flags that are flying in the harbor, and the flag that the lord of the manor is in town is flying high.
Do people usually like check the boats when they come into port? Or are they
Yeah,
gonna,
there's
like...
a harbor master who will check the things there, and you guys left early in the morning to try and dodge some of these measures. And he's getting a little nervous now that you're coming back, because his job was to get you in and out without anyone noticing that you were coming in or out. And now
I mean,
there's
surely there's a beach to the north or south that we can dock at and we can make the
even
rest
with
of
our
the
Yeah.
rowboat, right?
Yeah. So he will take you outside of town and drop you off on the north shore, and then bring his boat in by himself a little bit later. You guys can
Before
walk
he
in from
does
land.
that, can we warn him about bringing the mammoth tusk and all that, because that indicates that he was near the talons, which is probably
I gotcha. Why don't you
What he
meet
can do,
me
yeah.
at the Wench's Whale, and I'll pay you your cash there for these goods.
okay.
You there this afternoon, this evening?
Sure.
All right. He drops you off and heads back out. Whoops. And you guys can head on into town on ground.
Would we have been able to heal on the boat since it's like a day journey?
What?
Yeah,
Rest?
go ahead.
Do I
You
still
can
have
roll.
a Yeti with me?
Yeah.
You do still have a Yeti with you.
Our
That
son,
is
Lily.
Pardon?
what we're gonna get to in a moment.
My
Perfect
shit is
addresses
broken, Koibu. What the fuck?
What do you mean? You rolled a natural 10 on that first roll. It's great.
And then 2 1s and a 2?
Well, you know, we all have
Welcome
bad
to being
days.
Gerald not.
Yeah, my shit's broke too, Koibu.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So
It's all right.
sorry. So
I'll
bad
allow a little
with
bit
this.
bad rolling.
All
Okay,
right.
so we are in the process right now of walking back to that town then?
You're walking back to town, and the Yeti's coming along beside you, clamoring for more food, and you're feeding it little scraps here and there.
Can I cut some fur off of him? To kind of hot here, isn't it?
What?
Do you want to shave your Yeti?
As he's eating food, I'd like to take some fur off of him to like kind of clean his coat so he doesn't die of heat exhaustion and pernicious. He's used to the freezing cold, so yeah.
We're not that far north. Is it really that much of a difference?
It is. The cold on the Talons is non-natural.
Abnormal.
Yeah.
We should
Oh wait,
shave-
can I just... I'm gonna pop my second win. I'm sorry, can I do that before resting and then get it back? Because I get it back after a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
should
can
be
do
able...
it here.
Yeah. Okay.
While we're in Pernicious, I can cast like a illusion to make him look like a big cat or something more acceptable.
A big bipedal cat.
Yeah.
Make him a kid.
Yeah, okay. I'll make him into a kid.
Am I able to cut his fur?
A slightly
Yeah.
furry, awkward kid.
What?
You can start to cut his fur. I actually have a player who played as a shaved Yeti who tried to blend in with human society once. That was
You've
fun.
got a lot of weird
What were you gonna say, Midori?
We're shaving Chad?
It's a little hot here for Chad. I'm sure
I mean,
this
I
heavy
agree
coat
with you,
isn't
but
gonna...
I'd like it if you run these decisions by me first.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Every time that
What do you mean, here we go?
every
You
time I
killed
try to
our
make a
first
decision, you're gonna
son.
bring up. Yep, you're gonna bring up Blue, aren't you?
Oh,
Well,
I
I'm
have to
very
bring it
torn
up
about
because,
Blue.
like, you killed him.
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
next
So I
time,
can't
can
ever
we
make
have
a
these
decision
decisions
now
we
without
might,
your.
like, together?
All
Yes,
right,
without
all
your
right, my
consent,
liege.
okay?
What would you like to do? Can I cut our? Can I cut
You know
our
what? While
child's
they're
hair?
fighting, I walk up and I mention to Midori, hey, you know what? I really appreciate what you did for me back there. You look like you could use a break, so I'll get you a drink tonight if you want. And I continue walking on.
Damn.
All right, Midori, I apologize.
be
You're right.
great,
I should have
Locke.
ran it by you.
You know,
Maybe
oh my
we.
gosh, I don't know what I ever saw in you, to be honest. Okay, we will shave the Yeti, but next time just ask me first. It's
Yeah.
not your Yeti, it's our Yeti.
It's our Yeti. You're right.
I mean, it would have been
You know
our
what?
Yetis if you didn't kill one of them all. But
Midori.
we can't have everything, right?
That's my fault, and I genuinely messed up.
Extreme.
Maybe I
ownership.
can make it up to you by dinner.
Wait,
tonight.
wait. Sorry. What did you say?
I messed up.
Say-
I would
say
like to make it up to you tonight with dinner. Anything you want, anywhere you want.
I would, but Locke already asked me out for a drink. Sorry, maybe next week. I'll try to see if I can
Alright.
fit you in my schedule, okay? Anyway,
Yeah.
you can go shave Chad if you want. I'm
I'll
done with
shave
this
our son.
conversation.
All three of you take inspiration. That was amazing.
Thank you.
You guys shave the Yeti mostly and use an illusion spell and come into town from the north side that afternoon, maybe early afternoon. In the town, you see the whole army appears to be here. There are soldiers everywhere. There's cavalry cruising around, racing each other back and forth. There's drunken soldiers hanging out in the town square. It's a bustling place today. You make your way to the Wench's Whale, and sure enough, Chef is there, and he kind of gives you a nod towards the barkeep.
Real quick, like as we go in, I think before we enter the town, maybe have a short discussion. I think it would be wise for us to travel kind of separately, and then maybe we can meet up at the edge of town tonight so that we can depart.
Yeah, I'll go with you, Luck.
No, like separately,
Oh, completely, one by one.
or just stay apart.
Shouldn't-
I mean, like because we're wanted, all four of us are, and the more of us
One
that travel
person should be
together-
with the gnome because of the guy, right? The gnome. Remember the gnome incident where the guy got fucking.
He already killed one gnome. How many is there
I'm
like a
not
gnome?
gonna
You
be
think he's gonna
traveling.
kill another gnome?
I'm not going to be traveling as a gnome. I am a nice old man named Jerry Attrick.
All right, we'll all travel along, I guess, and meet there. So that's great.
And you're doing that with a silent image, right? Or a
Persistent
minor
minor
illusion?
illusion cantrip. Yeah.
What about our
Right.
child?
Right.
Yeah.
So can you keep that up while you keep up the Yeti one, or can you
No,
only
I
do one or the
can't.
other?
Well, yeah, I could. I can do. Yeah, I can. It doesn't require concentration. But I don't. But the Yeti's not with me anymore. So.
Okay. Right.
The
Yeah.
Yeti is with
Not with me. It's mom's turn.
Wait a
Nope.
minute, you're the one who.
So you
sort of
shaved him and just left him with her?
You literally
Yeah, I
shaved him
went-
and then like dumped him off.
And then
on me again?
yep, you didn't want to go to dinner. Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn with the child. Obviously, I'm not equipped to handle children, Midori. You saw what happened the last time I had ours.
You're not
So maybe
wrong.
you should hold it. Yeah,
Fine, I will.
good.
So she's got a date tonight, and you're saying that she's got childcare duty as well?
Yeah,
Yep. We make choices and we live with them.
that's right.
Wow.
Better get
I'm
a
going
babysitter.
back to the spell shop.
I'm gonna follow the gnome. I'm gonna hang out with him.
I'm an old man.
I'll be
All right.
your escort. Got it.
So, the old man and the young sailor make it into the town, no problem. Locke, the warrior in the dented armor, because you'll probably have to get it undented since you did get stepped on by a mammoth, makes it into town, no problem. Midori, the cleric of death, walking with the partially shaved Yeti, gets stopped by the guards, unsurprisingly, on her way into town. There's a couple of soldiers who come up to you and go, "Excuse me, ma'am, what the fuck is that thing?"
This is my child. Do you have a problem?
Your child? It looks like an animal.
Yes. Are you discriminating? He was born a little different. Listen, I'm on some urgent duties right now. I have to go.
She's a cleric, Koibu.
Yeah. They look at the cleric of death. They look at the child who was born a little
This
different.
child needed my help, and as a cleric, I couldn't leave him in bad hands. You understand this, right? If it weren't for me,
Yes.
this child would be dead. Are you trying to guilt trip me because this child's a little different? Are
No,
you
no,
serious
ma'am,
right
no,
now?
no. I'm sorry.
Please let me through.
Please come through, please. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
Let's go, Chad.
All right, you make it into town. You encounter much harassment over your child with you, but you can make it all the way to the inn. With lots of people giving looks, outright pointing and laughing. Some people even throw, what's the medieval equivalent of a soda can? Like an empty
Tomato?
Yeah, tomato or whatever that, like a pepper that they're just eating while they're walking down the street.
Will you draw your character with the soccer mom cut, Lily?
I'll see. I'll see.
Thank you.
All
Can't
right.
believe it.
Bit by bit, you all arrive together at the Wench's Whale. Chef is in here, and he gives you like a wave to Rosetta, the owner and bartender of this place, and disappears upstairs. And here you are.
What's the gnome doing? He went to a spell shop, right?
I was gonna go to the spell shop before I got here, but I
Right.
can also come after this encounter.
I know we can do that beforehand. That's fine. So you head over to the magic shop in town. Let's see.
How do shaved Yetis look?
This is the place that you were last time that had the pimple-faced young boy, right?
Well, it had the old man that quoted me the spell for invisibility, but I couldn't afford it.
Right,
So now I'm
right.
back. Except
Okay.
I'm not a gnome now, I'm an old guy, but that's fine. I can explain.
Right. So you arrive back at the magic shop. And once again, the young lad's behind the table, and he sees you come in and goes, "Hello, sir. What can I do for you today?"
Oh, hello, my boy. Is the owner of the shop in?
"Yes, hold on." And he goes back and brings out the old man, who comes out leaning heavily on a stick and says, "Oh, why, hello there, gentle fellow. What
Oh,
can I do for
hello.
you?"
I've returned. It's Jerry from before about the invisibility. I've grown quite old since you last saw me.
"Oh, Mr. Attic, have you been playing with haste spells, have you?"
Yes, I'm afraid so, and it somehow made me taller too. Magic is a strange thing these days.
Yes. I believe I know that one. Hold on, how does it go? And he starts mumbling the words to a spell. Casting something at you.
So the invisibility, remember?
He kind of gives a nod as his spell is going off.
Is if you fireball me, I'm actually done.
He's just gonna blow up his entire shop on the spot just to spite you. Okay. Oh, that doesn't even matter. We don't need to make any checks. You cast a spell, and the illusion around you fizzles. It just falls to pieces, and there you stand, a lone gnome.
Oh,
Looks over the table and goes, "Ah, much better, Mr. Attic. Much better. Now, what can I do for you?"
yes, you fixed me. I'm very surprised at your ability to drop that, guys. Your skill, you are quite wise.
Yes, it certainly eludes me how you looked like that.
Very strange indeed. Now onto the spell that that I was to buy and read.
Illusion, yes. I believe I had some qualms in initially offering this to you. You seemed like a bit of a rapscallion, and doubly so, now that I see through to who you are.
Oh, not at all. That was a spell we said to make vanish so that good friends around the land would not be banished.
Let me ask you then, good gnome. If you had to choose between saving the life of an innocent man or going against the word of your liege lord, what would you do? I mean, let me rephrase. If you had to choose to save the life of a young man to go against the hold on. If you had to go against the word of your liege lord to save the life of a young man, or to follow your liege lord and let him die, what would your decision be?
What's a liege lord?
The person, like your monarch, like your lord, the person that you
got it.
fealty to. Yeah.
Well, truth be told, and it has been it's quite bold, but I suspect I would do as I was told and follow the liege lord to whatever unfolds.
I see. Well, that's an understandable situation.
You see, if we were going to complete something and have honor, then we must follow what we commit to, even if it means we're going to be a goner.
Yes, I suppose.
No, I think you misheard him. I think he's talking about killing an innocent and following a tyrant.
Tyrant or not.
You wouldn't do that. We're best friends, right? Like,
He is the member of a city. Think you? I whispered to Bravo. He's the member of a city. Think you that he would not appreciate this answer pretty?
okay.
Ought to be in.
It didn't sound like the guy was too pleased by it. I'll whisper back. Like, it didn't sound like he was too pleased with your answer. Maybe it's time to recant.
Can I do an insight check into what he thinks right now before I do anything else?
Yeah. Give me an insight check. See what his face says.
Could I do it too?
Yeah.
I ain't got no fucking clue.
You guys got
dumber.
nothing.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'll just whisper
Look.
again. Yeah.
Look, Mr. Gnome, you've lied to me about your appearance. I believe you're lying to me about your name, Jerry Attrick. Please.
That is his name. Do you want to roll a deception check?
Of course it is. Of course.
Alright.
I don't feel confident in selling you a spell like this. It seems like that would be a poor decision. A troublemaker like you would probably get into no end of mischief. And you know what happened in this town recently? A young gnome was beaten to death for pretty much nothing. I fear giving you this spell would only end your life.
Could save his life.
It would save my life, for I would be get out of the strife of whatever cost the gnome his life. Would you not think that I was in danger as a gnome myself?
Think you'd get into danger with it. I think your penchant for adventure is greater than your desire to do good. And I don't trust you, young gnome. Not one bit.
I'd like to buy a spell. I'm just kidding.
Well, so be it then. I suppose that will be our squall. Maybe someday I'll come back with Fireball.
Actually, on second thought, I do believe I have that spell available. It's, venturing parties, you know, they're prone to get dangerous and violent at later points in their life, and you're that sort. Then maybe we should just get this over with now.
Oh, quite wonderful. Yes, a change of mind.
Yes.
That's quite good, I find. I suspect no adventurers that I know will be inclined to do anything malaligned.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go get it for you. And he goes and fetches a scroll back behind the counter and behind through a back door, brings it out to you and says, right, 200 gold pieces, please.
Yes, of course, that was agreed upon. I shall give you the gold, all that was told, and I actually hand over the 200 gold.
Excellent. He hands over to you the scroll tied with the bow.
Can I verify that it's invisibility first?
Yep. You can undo it, take a look at it. It's invisibility right there, yep.
Okay, yeah. Then I give him 200 gold and a big pouch.
Excellent. Thank you. Come again. Goodbye.
I will. We'll do
Shut the
business
door on your way
again.
out.
We'll do business again soon, and thank you for the spell. It shall be a boon.
Right. All right.
I walk out with Barbo, but not before putting up my illusion again of the old man.
Perfect. And everyone finds themselves at the Wench's Whale later that afternoon. It is the Rowdy Tavern over here.
Is that guy here?
No, he is not here. And if you ask around, he has not been back since.
Who is?
Can I
you guys fought?
Can I have picked up that book or asked the owner of the bar if that book was sent here?
Yeah, you go over behind the counter. She has a notepad for you with all the important translations that you guys needed, as well as the gold from that chef promised you. So you guys get paid, and you get your notes. Let me pull them up for you right here.
What are we? What time is it right now?
In game?
Yeah.
Midday,
like at night?
mid-afternoon.
Mid-afternoon. Okay, I'll take it upstairs to my room and I'll start perusing.
Sure.
How long do you peruse? Out of curiosity.
I guess I'll let Midori know, then she can come and knock on my door when she's ready to get a drink. So until then.
Okay. Is there a way to like intimidate my Yeti son to not act out whatsoever? Like I'm a death cleric, right?
Yeah, that's a short-term solution, but it will work in the short term.
You're gonna abuse our son?
Do you think kindness? Listen, don't tell me how to parent my own son, okay? You forfeited your right as a parent when you killed our other son. Is it possible that can you win them over with like kindness, or how do Yetis work in this world?
Yetis or children?
Yetis.
You've never met a Yeti. You have no idea how
Oh
Yetis work.
jeez.
I've
Right?
met a
Like-
lot of Yetis, so if you want some parenting tips, Midori.
100% of the Yetis you've met have died. Okay, I'll think about it.
I am PMing you notes via Discord, Steven. I just format it correctly because Discord won't take bullet points.
Am I able to peruse the notes with him, or is he wanting to do this alone? I'll knock on the door and ask him if he's willing to.
Yeah, or I can share it with us tonight because I imagine we're all separated
fine.
still.
Yep.
Man, maybe it was a mistake.
Was
Okay.
the Yeti acting up?
No, I'm just. How do you deal with this in the future? I'm just giving him a life of suffering. He'll never
We
fit
just
it anywhere.
Gotta, yeah. Oh no, she's about to kill the Yeti.
So, the notes say the crown, when worn by an attuned by a person and attuned to a specific item, the wearer of the crown is a subject of the holder
Wait.
of the item.
Okay. Don't read these.
Okay, cool.
I'll share what I want to share later. Okay.
Perfect. How I prefer it. Cool. So I'll let you read that. The rest of the party arrives. Locke is upstairs hanging out. The three of you are down here. The bar is a hoppin' joint, even more packed than before. I don't even think you guys can find room at this table. I think it's standing room only at the bar for you. Your Yeti is nearby. Lots of people are looking, giving it awkward glances.
I glare at
Rosetta,
them back.
Yeah.
I'll just
Rosetta
scream.
asks
You never
you
seen a
to-
Yeti before?
I don't need you to defend me, okay?
It's not defending you. It's defending
You're
my
defending
son,
me.
Midori. I'm not defending
Can
you.
you
I could
stand
care less
somewhere
about
else?
you, okay? No. I'm gonna stand near my Yeti.
I don't
Would
want
you-
to do
I'm
this in
gonna-
public
So
right
I'm
now.
gonna start calling this one Blue.
Would you like your some cuts for your little friend there?
Yeah,
Says the
please.
bartender.
I'd love to feed my son Blue.
We'd love
and
to
I'll-
have 2 plates of whatever raw meat you have. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like your most expensive raw meat
Not
on a
expensive,
separate
but like
plate.
maybe
No,
mid-price.
yeah, she might
Don't
not be able
talk
to
for me.
afford.
We talked about this.
She
I don't
might
want
not
to
be
argue
able
in
to.
public. You always do this in public.
She might not be able to afford the expensive ones, but I would also
I
like an
can afford
expensive
it, thank you
platter of
very
meat.
much. If you guys
Okay,
child
obviously
support
not
once in a
because you're
while,
asking
maybe you could
for.
support-
Excuse
You're asking.
me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You might want to be nicer to a cleric of death.
I'm not afraid of. Trust me, I've seen her in
Okay.
combat. It's not a big deal.
The bartender walks away
Can't
as
wait
far
until
away as
you go to
possible as she
sleep.
can.
Okay.
All right. What about you, Gerald? What are you doing here? Are you worried that someone's going to recognize you from before?
I'm the old man, geriatric.
So no fears whatsoever.
I'm holding my staff and I'm just kind of standing near the party, just like looking and I'm gonna order a nice bowl of soup.
Excellent. Now, the image that you have, the illusion of Jerry, is as a full-sized human or as like a gnome-sized human?
It's a it's a full-sized human.
So how do you eat when the illusion of your head is up there, but your actual head is at like your illusion's belly or crotch?
I'm sitting down and I'm hunched real far over because I'm old. So I have like that kind of like hunch
That,
in my
like,
back. And
the old
yeah.
man lean. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Okay.
Hands trembling on the spoon. Mm-hmm.
A little bit of Parkinson's in there, just enough.
Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah.
Just keeps dropping it onto his crotch.
Keeps
Oh, I
spilling it.
Spilled my
Oh,
soup.
I got another one. Oh. Oh my! I can't feel it down there anymore. Oh, it'll go on in years. It becomes tough.
All right, I think
Does
we're just
Locke join
waiting.
us yet?
Yeah, we're just waiting for him to catch up on the notes and bring them back.
Oh,
to
I
the
think I'm
party.
caught up.
You're caught up. All right. So the party reconvenes in the tavern.
I asked to see the notes, like the papers themselves.
Yeah, I can hand him the book.
Thanks.
Okay. I will PM you the same thing I PM'd him.
So,
And then after I'm done with my soup, oh, hello, friends. I would like to. May I have a read of that? See what I can find out.
I'll pass it to him. I can just PM this too, if that's fine, Koibu.
Yeah.
Well, thank you kindly, young man. Now let's see what we have with the plan. Oh.
Secret names.
All right. While everyone reviews the notes, I'll just set the scene a little bit here. In this bar, which is normally sort of the lower common side of things, the ruffians, the farmers, the street urchins. Now it's filled with soldiers, sailors, many of them from the farms and villages in the surrounding outlands, the Destros Plains, which are around here. There are quite a few people in uniforms. There are a few officers over on the lower right table, and the rest of them are just in a mismatch of soldiers. And give me some perception checks, party, to see if you can overhear anything today in the tavern.
Oops. Sorry.
God damn it. The double roll, Lily.
If you want to take the
13,
second one.
17, 21, 13. All right. So, Mr. Mouton, you overhear this story about this fleet that was sent out a while ago. It was sent from Pernissus and Bontheris, which is the next town up the coast. And it was headed to Eridon to invade it and to conquer everything, and the whole fleet just like vanished overnight. No one knows where it went. It was supposed to start sacking at White Shore. It was last spotted just near Lyra, and is just gone somewhere in that section of water. No
Was
one has
Lyra
any
near the
idea.
Talons or no?
Lyra is north of the Talons. There's like
What-
Lyra,
what,
Utah, and Valara all next to each
Who
other.
was the fleet? Who commanded the fleet? What kind of army was it?
This is It was a Dracissian fleet. You didn't catch a name of who was in charge, but like when
I'll
the
share
war
that
started,
information.
all the soldiers that were ready, like immediately got sent out to try and get an edge on the war by getting there first, and fleet just vanished without a sight. That's the news that you get.
Yeah, share it with the party.
Sure. Midori, you hear that there has been a trouble in Akuba. It's a kingdom far to the west and to the north. It seems that, I should say, Akuba is ruled by these 13 families in a fairly complicated legal system. And it appears that a couple of the other families there have been making some negotiations and deals with the people of Drekis, specifically some of the lesser nobles of Drekis, behind the king's back. And you can hear the guard that you're overhearing is one of the people that was standing outside the room as these Akuban nobles were talking with these Drekisian nobles.
I got
And
10
this is
perception
just a little bit
first.
that you're getting. Oh, you don't hear that then. Never mind.
I'm so
Scrap
sorry.
that from the
I
record.
accidentally double clicked. I'm so sorry. I should have said something
Fine.
before you started explaining it, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
You're so nice, Lily.
Isn't that what we call cheating?
Don't be worried.
I have trouble
Metagaming.
Dock her
again.
inspiration.
Oh my God,
Take it.
no.
Take her
Take it.
inspiration from her.
Take the Yeti from her. Would I have heard that though, Neil?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No one knows that
Oh,
last bit.
Oh no.
I wasn't
Mixaki,
listening.
scrub your ears. Don't hear it.
Sorry.
What is the gnome here?
You got a 13. You hear soup. We need 15s for rumors.
I love soup.
All right. I'll ask Locke what he thinks that we should do after reading these papers.
I mean, we should probably start making our way through these towns and investigating.
Yeah. Should we send word back to our friend
Word about what?
about how we have a crown?
I'm not sure if we should tell anyone we have this yet.
Okay. I think that's fair.
All right. So you guys just gonna pass the day and the night here?
Yeah, we'll pass the
And
day,
head off in
yeah.
morning?
If we have some extra time, I'm gonna study invisibility to
Sure.
make sure I grab that. Yeah.
It's a second level spell, so it'll take 2 days to learn. So you'll
I'll
need.
just spend a day like this time doing it. We'll do the rest later.
Cool. That night, as things are getting on towards evening and getting towards their more Riley points, the doors burst open. A knight stands in the way with a couple of heavily armed guards, and they shout for silence. The whole place gets quiet. And the knight steps forward a little more, saying, "Everybody listen up! We're on the lookout for a cleric of Martha that is wanted for murder." Yes, I know, cleric of life wanted for murder, ironic thing. If you see a half-elf cleric of Martha, please bring her to us. More importantly, capture her if possible. She's a dangerous one. She's wanted for the murder of a servant and for Lord Tavington's son's murder.
I'll kind of try and step in front of Midori to shield her. Like,
Well, I'm a cleric of death
From the
now,
door.
so.
Mm-hmm.
oh shit.
Yeah, it gets quiet in the tavern, and then he raises his hand and says, "That is all." And they walk out. Slowly, the bar picks itself back up.
I'm going to, like, put my hair over my ears just in case, you know?
Yeah, hide them a
Just
little
kind of
bit.
hide them, yeah. Otherwise, no one should know.
Okay, cool. Great. The evening continues. Maybe an hour later, a different person comes in and starts walking around. This is another officer walking around looking. And he looks-
Tavington.
No, not Tavington.
No.
You've never seen this person.
Or sorry, I meant like, do they have like a Tavington like?
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. They've got the symbol
Seal.
of Tavington on their lapel, as do all the other soldiers here. This person is going around looking at everyone individually, like sizing them up, taking a careful gander
I'll take my
from
iPad.
person to person. Cool. I guess that's it. The rest of the night passes without too much trouble. And we can go to the morning, and you guys can head out. That's one more day of rest. That's one more.
Wow, wait,
hit
Midori
die.
didn't come to me to get our drinks?
Wait,
I thought
I
that was
wanna-
supposed to happen
I
tonight.
forgot about that. Yeah.
She didn't really speak up though.
Well, let's head back. Midori, you meet up with Locke for a drink later.
Wait,
Here in-
first, I knock on Captain Barbos's door.
I'll open it. Hello, Midori.
Hello, Captain Barbos.
She's about to stick me with the kid. Yeah. What's up, Midori?
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. I need you to look after Chad for one night.
I can't actually. I have
Yes,
plans.
you can. You don't
No,
have plans.
I can't. I do have plans.
Well, you don't have friends. You don't have plans. We're the only people you ever hang out with, so you
Oh,
most
here
definitely
we go
don't
again.
have any plans. The least you can do
I
is take care
actually-
of Chad for one night after killing off Blue, okay?
No.
Okay.
Wait a second,
oh,
are these
you-
guys upstairs in the bar where we were all staying or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just upstairs.
You're bringing up
Oh,
Blue
yeah,
again.
okay, yeah. No, I walk by because I hear them shouting at each other, and I hear the ruckus, and I see them arguing at the door, and I say out to Midori, hey, you can bring the Yeti along. We actually had a couple of these back at my family's house, and they're actually great pets to play with, so you can tag along. It'll be fine.
Good.
Oh.
Thank you. Finally, I can go.
At least one guy can. Alright,
Awesome.
sorry for interrupting you, Captain Barbos.
No, it's okay. And I'm gonna. I
No,
was actually
alright.
just leaving, so
Sure,
I'm gonna
yeah,
grab
we're
my.
walking alone in the middle.
I'm gonna
of
grab
the-
my
Yeah, grab your invisible
big gold
friends.
pouch,
Yeah, mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna walk out in a
Money
hurry
can't
because I have
hide your
things to do.
crippling loneliness, Captain Barbos. Alright, have a nice day.
Yeah, money
Alright,
can't
let's
bring
go,
your
Locke.
ex-boyfriend
Let's
back, can
go,
it?
Locke.
Chad's still dead, Midori. You can't replace him.
That was low. I'd lock your doors while you sleep tonight, Captain Barbos.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not afraid of you.
Shall we go,
All
Locke?
right.
What? I didn't hear the last thing. You both talked at the
Shall
same
we
time.
go, Locke?
Oh, yeah, let's go. We can grab a drink and we can head to the outskirts of the city and hang out for a little bit.
Okay.
You guys you grab a drink or two and head to the outskirts of the city. It's quiet. It's nice. You can hear the
got a
ruckus in
Yeti.
town. There are all sorts of campfires out in the plains from all the tents that are gathered here as the soldiers are returning.
What's the
You-
Yeti doing, Koibu?
It's snacking on whatever food it hands them.
I am
and
like constantly feeding him, so.
It's also licking the spots where it doesn't have fur anymore because this is a new experience for it.
I
So
should
it's
get
just
him.
kind of like licking itself.
I should get him clothes.
Yep.
All right, yeah, I guess we're like out in a clearing then. And then I'm just talking to Midori. Have you ever actually had a pet Yeti before? It seems like an odd choice of creature for someone like you.
I'll be honest, it's really stressful. The only reason I keep him around is it reminds me of the late Chad. Maybe it was my mistake, attaching such an emotional meaning towards it.
Maybe. It might be a good idea to find a home for a creature like this. When these things get older, they turn into monsters.
I don't disagree with you, but I'm afraid I'm getting too attached to it right now. What place would accept homeless Yeti children?
I mean, I imagine if they were... I've never seen a tamed Yeti before, but I imagine if they were to use something like this, it would be for some sort of combat purpose, so...
You said in your youth in your household that you used to play with Yetis. Is that true? Did you just say that?
No, I had a family of... my family enjoyed hunting quite a bit, and one day when they came back from a trip, they brought 2 Yetis with them. And we kept them around for a little bit because our father let us, but we had to release them pretty quickly after because he warned us that when they get older, they become very untamed, very unkempt. As children, they're fun, but as older creatures, they are monsters.
Oh,
Chaotic beasts of chaos and terror.
what happened to them? You just sent them away?
Yeah, father took us out and he made us release them, and then they ran off and we never saw either again.
Well, I think it was very caring of you to take in those 2 Yetis to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. We had fun with them. Speaking of caring, Midori, I wanted to talk I wanted to tell you that I really appreciate you picking me up back there. I really didn't think you'd do it.
I mean, don't think too much on it. I just want you to approve of me, Locke, okay? All this time we've been fighting and we've had our odds, but it'd be nice if we can get along from now on, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you continue on this path, I think maybe you're on your redemption arc right now. Do you really still feel the same call to the god of death that you used to?
You can't disagree that death is just a natural part of life, though, right? When someone's time is here, it's here. It's inevitable. I'm just here to ease the passing.
Okay, Midori. I'm accepting you more and more every day. Just try not to ease my death anytime soon, okay? Or ease me into an early one.
I won't, Locke. I promise.
Okay. I give her a hug. I'm done. I'm out of here.
During this time, could I go do something?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'd like to see if I can go find that officer who was looking for the cleric of light. I'd like to obviously sneak around and see if I can find him and listen up.
Yeah, a lot of people are looking for the cleric.
Mm-hmm.
So you can find. You're looking for specifically that.
I'm looking for
officer?
specifically that officer who came in and announced it. So I'm guessing that they're probably not a person out anymore on like doing like footwork to like find him. I'm guessing that they're in probably a officer's building or something like that.
There is an officer's tent on the outskirts of town near the Tavington estate itself.
Could I attempt to go there and see if I can
Sure. There's a small barricade set up around the tents, just to keep the riffraff out, and there's a couple of guards on the front, and they will ask you as you're approaching.
Oh, I would be sneaking by.
Okay, you want to like sneak through the barricades then?
Yeah, if possible.
Okay, are you aware of the consequences of sneaking through military barricades at night?
Oh yeah, I'm very aware.
Cool. Give me a stealth check before you die. Alrighty. And we will give our handy dandy guards on lookout who are making constant active perception check. Your perception is +2. Okay. You slip over the barricade, in between the spikes, close to the ground. It is a half moon night, so you can make it in without too much trouble. No one seems to spot you as you get past the first set of barricades and right up towards where the tents are. There's some supply wagons stacked outside, and you can hear voices inside chatting. There's light from the flap.
Yeah, do I see, as I look around, do I see anywhere that I would think would be like an amazing hiding spot to like listen in a little bit? I'm assuming that there's probably like barrels about or something that I could get into and climb into.
Yeah, under one of these wagons, right next to the tent, would be a perfect spot. You could even put your ear like under the tent flap.
And I'd also like to look for a way out. Like if I needed to dash, because I have a lot of movement. I can.
The fastest way was right through the barricade that you came in.
Okay. So yeah, I'd like to. Okay.
Sure.
I'd like to listen in for a little bit.
Okay, give me a perception check for your eavesdropping. How well can you overhear them from your spot? I'll even give you advantage because you're right up next to the tent.
16.
That's a thin tent. So, I'm just going to give you a gist of what they say rather than going back and forth through the dialogue, because that'll take too long. It seems that Colonel Tavington has a pet mage that has used some sort of spell to see the last moments of the death of his son and his assistant, the butler that was with him. And this is how they found out that there's a cleric of life that they need to go find, who's a half-elf. That seems to be the only information. They don't really seem to know about any of these other figures. It's just the half-elf that they're out on the look for. Okay. Additionally, there has been a gnome who threatened to blow up the town with a fireball spell that is wanted, and all gnomes are currently under arrest, and there are a few, what we call them, plainclothes officers on the lookout through the town, looking for half-elves, clerics of Martha, which they feel awkward about because clerics of Martha are generally fairly good people, And so
Does it sound like they're questioning it? That maybe it's like a cleric of something else?
No, they're confident it's a cleric of Martha, but they just
Got
feel queasy about asking them all. And then also on the lookout for a random gnome who's armed and dangerous.
The jig is up.
Do
Yeah.
they only say a gnome? Oh yeah, they do say a gnome. Do they say because I'm guessing that the shopkeeper probably told them that he was also in disguise like a man, an old man. So they talk about that, I'm assuming, right?
They didn't. They said
didn't.
it was a spellcaster gnome.
Got it. Okay. I'd like to look for the perfect opportunity because I have been noticed. See if I can get the perfect opportunity to like slip out unnoticed.
Yeah. You
Changing
can
a
just
guard.
take a look. See, wait for the guards to be looking the other way.
Yep.
Give me one more stealth check to slip out. Perfect. You make your way out of the barricade and back to the tavern, no problem.
Cool.
Okay, cool. The party can reconvene the next morning.
I will share that with the party, like everything I heard.
All right. The party gets together the next morning. I take it
Could I?
geriatric is with us.
Geriatric is now a small but different child. Slightly slightly different child with a I'm a little kid and I'm wandering around. I've got a silly hat on, a nice red hat, and I'm just hanging around the party.
As we as I share the information, I'd like to say while you
Jimmy.
guys were out on your date, I went and found some information. I was useful, so I'll
What
share.
information did you find that was useful?
I will recant what Neil told.
So that a bunch of us are wanted for crimes? We already know that. That's why we're traveling separately.
Mainly, the big one is that our gnome friend is currently under pretty much lock and key. Anybody that is a gnome, they are taking and questioning. So,
Yes, thank you much. That information comes in quite clutch. Now I'm
and
a
we know
child.
that that shopkeeper can't be trusted anymore.
I mean, if you guys are walking around threatening shopkeepers, I wouldn't imagine any of them are very
Don't-
trustworthy.
I
Not
agree,
you
Locke.
guys. Don't put me in with that. This was the gnomes doing.
Listen, now I have a really powerful spell, so it's just as well, okay?
Don't
It'll
be
be
rhyming
swell.
either. You should probably cut that out because
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Thank God. Where are we going now, party? I'm gonna sound like a kid.
Locke, what would you like to do?
So we know of a city in Arcadia called Fortune.
Yes, Locke, you would know this. Let's take a look at the big world map and go all the way over to Eridon.
To the northeast? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the
Is this where
area
you're
that
from?
Locke's from. Yeah, he's not from Fortune. He's from
Southwest of here, right?
Right. He's from this.
Oh, Rockwood.
Oh, southeast of here. Okay.
Yeah. So Eridon has sort of been overrun. A bunch of demons appeared out of nowhere somewhere in Shirebrook, kind of like literally just all of a sudden the place is getting overrun with demons, and most of Eridon has been wrecked. The country's sort of fallen apart. There's small pockets that are holding together, but pretty much southeast Eridon is missing, just like destroyed and damaged. Fortune escaped the worst of the war. Fortune has been is the county seat of this big ass county that controls all of the plains here. It is run by a lord named Count Vicious. His family line has been ruling this place for generations upon generations. It's a very old family. They don't really do much. They don't get out. They just kind of hang out in the plains and hang out in their town.
Are they
They're not
generally
very
kind?
politically active? No, they're cold and standoffish. They're sort of like the plains equivalent of hillbillies that don't want anyone coming into their territory. So,
Do they have a
they don't
wall?
like outsiders. There's a wall around the town. Yeah,
Nice.
they don't like outsiders. They're very suspicious.
Very against immigrants. Got it. Is this the closest one out of the ones that we read about in our thing?
Yeah, the two that are marked solemn are way across the sea, like a couple of months' journey to get there, and that's a completely different continent which has been under war for a while now.
This is probably a week or two's journey to get to Fortune.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
So why are we keyed on to going there? Sorry.
So in the book, okay, so we have the Crown of Domination, but this this item on its own is worthless. We need a secondary object in order to manipulate this one, which is the Philosopher's Stone. And
Yeah.
if Wyatt's notes are trustworthy, it seems that they are thinking that this stone can be found in either Fortune, Tides End, or Valesburg. There's also an airship listed here, but it doesn't seem like he was able to figure out why the airship was listed, or if they were planning on hiding the stone in an airship or something. But
Locke, I think we should return this crown to Wyatt for safekeeping, because if they catch us with it on our journey, pretty much everything would be belly up.
But if they catch us with it and we're dead anyway, doesn't it not matter because the story's over?
I mean, at least Wyatt would have it to continue on with the righteous.
Can we completely trust Wyatt?
I mean, I would think so at this point, right? He's given us all this information towards.
Been trusting him.
I mean, he's put
Everything.
us on a couple of jobs, right? And then but
He
we don't
led
know
us to this
but
crown
we don't know
of
his true
domination.
intentions.
I mean, it just seems like he's a do-gooder, right?
Yeah, but do you want to give our most powerful artifact to a guy that just like seems like a good dude?
I mean, it's worthless to us right now. What can we do with it? Like, it's
I
worthless
know that
until
we can
get
keep.
found.
I trust in our ability to keep this safe. I think that right now we seem to be the only ones making any progress on the ground anyway. I mean, we were the only ones that are able to recover this object before any of Wyatt's men or Wyatt himself were able to. So it seems like it's most capably held in our hands.
Sure. I think that if we got arrested or anything, that it would be a dead giveaway. But I could also argue that our party's a dead giveaway since we're on wanted posters. So
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
can
mean-
also change the crown to look like something else, like a nice gnome hat.
I think
Well,
we
possibly,
should.
but we shouldn't rely on.
I wouldn't wear that.
We shouldn't rely on cheap tricks or something to keep us hidden from these types of people. We're dealing with pretty powerful people. There'll probably be wizards we'll come up against that'll see through small illusions like that.
How big is the crown? Is it like, or is it like a really small one, or just like a real?
Like a crown
hat.
that would fit on your head. Yeah.
Got it.
It would take an insanely powerful wizard to see through my illusions.
I mean, that other guy didn't it? No.
No, he did something else. That's like he had a very good suspicion, but he knew what to look for. Like he used dispel magic, so he was able to see. But like another wizard wouldn't. They wouldn't look unless they knew to look.
It's not possible for higher level wizards to just know when they're in the presence of like magical objects.
I guess I can't be sure of magic powers that aren't my own, but I can guess that it would be an incredibly powerful wizard that could do that.
I mean, if they're on the level of that vampirist that walked away from us, it's entirely possible.
Yeah, that person kind of probably could, but we'd have some real bigger problems if we ran into someone like that, right?
I mean, we know about Billy, right? And Billy seemed extremely powerful as well.
Billy,
I think Billy's within our
Was he?
grasp.
Yeah, the guard that told me about his spells, I recognized most of those spells that he could cast, and I don't think many of them were that strong.
Couldn't cast fireball.
I'm not sure. It seemed like he had one. Yeah, I don't think he could cast the big one.
Okay.
No. Speaking of which, how are we? No, when we go on the journey, I'll ask.
Wait, what?
I just want to know how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like I'm learning.
Are we wanting to take a week's rest, Locke, before we head out to Fortune?
We can just take the journey. Like we don't really need to. All of us have all of our spells and everything, and are all set up, right?
I don't know
well,
if we're close to a level up or anything.
Yeah, we should be. Midori right now could probably do with some better armor, and we've come into a lot of gold recently. Maybe we should head someplace where we can buy some plate mail for her.
And clothes for
I'm
you.
fine with that.
We
If we
survived
need
the
to.
talons.
You did say, yeah, if we survive
You
the towns,
said you
you'd
would
wear
get
an outfit.
new clothes if we survived the talons.
I believe I did make that promise, and I'm a man of my word, so I'll uphold my end of the bargain. Yeah.
Do we get to do a shopping spree?
Shopping.
For Locke?
Are we able to
Not
buy
right
plate
now.
mail too?
What are you gonna get for Locke, Midori?
I'm gonna get him a bright red scarf.
Cringe.
And is that it?
That's
Just a
it.
red scarf?
He's naked.
Gonna get him nice fitted black pants and some new boots. And then pay for a haircut because he's getting a little scruffy. And that's it.
Okay.
Oh, and can I get him a blue coat?
Sure.
Can
I
we?
ask what is it with the blue coat?
Pardon?
Do what?
What is it with blue shirts and coats and cloaks?
They're just beautiful.
No, it's just a nice, color. Blue coat. I think it looks good on a lot of people.
I'll
But I'd
ask
be like-
Locke if we can pull her money and go get her some plate mail.
A plate mail for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be useful for you, Midori?
I mean, sure, if you want to get me one, I guess I can't deny a present.
I mean, what
Yeah,
else
we can
are
all
we
pull
doing
her
here,
money
Dan?
and get you some plate mail. It'll help you a lot. Where's the closest place we can go to get plate mail for armor like this?
That would be the city, the capital, Wicthron Orenta. That's where you can get all the best arms and armor.
Wait, where is this at?
Oh,
In Drekis.
we have all this iron, Locke. We should also get this made into swords and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
Can I-
where was that one place that he mentioned? I didn't see you.
Left.
Right
I
here.
put it
Oh,
on the
what? That's way the fuck out of
Can
the
I
way.
wear plate mail?
Should be.
You
How much strength do you have?
Cleric of Death.
But is it dependent on my stats or
Uh,
cleric?
It should be like a
or-
class thing, whether or not you're proficient in armor and heavy armor or not. And you're wearing scale mail right now, so you have at least medium armor. I don't know if
Light and medium armor, shields. Death clerics might get heavy armor. Let me take a look.
Did she need 15 strength, Koibu?
No, we're using the optional encumbrance system, so we don't need to
Awesome.
worry about that.
I have a chainmail on right now.
You get
chainmail on.
proficiency with martial weapons, but not heavy armor. What is the penalty for wearing armor that you're not allowed to wear? There's
Not
got to
sure.
be. I mean, you clearly you can put the armor on, right? It's not like you can't figure out how to wear it.
Am I
Maybe more just encumbered, or
Have
maybe.
movement speed? Be anything slow? Really, really slow?
Your turn, initiative, and
Ugh,
speed,
what the fuck? Why'd I click that?
or
I'm so
Feel it
sorry,
right.
Street.
strength. Two
Sorry.
saving throws. Splitting up the party.
Oh my
Eyes.
god.
I don't know.
I didn't know it was gonna show up on this window.
no disadvantage. I'll ask Locke, are we willing to go to Wicked Thorenta for this armor for her? If she can wear it?
Well, I mean, like we could also get new weapons forged from the iron that we have as well. I know that
Yeah.
those dwarves were able to do it in the northwest. Are they able to do that in the city as well?
Wicked Thorenta, yeah, I would assume so. It's the biggest capital.
Yeah, and then is this capital going to be like heavily influenced by like Lord Tavington's people, or is this in a different kingdom?
Probably not. That's the same kingdom as you. Lord Tavington is only a colonel, and this is the capital city, so he is sort of small potatoes in the capital.
What's above a colonel? Like a general?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we could swing by there if we want.
Cool.
Cool.
We have 10 pounds of...
Iron.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you guys are going to go Pernissus, up to Wicthron Rorenta, then to Fenden, and then to Fortune.
Sorry, is it iron or is it steel?
Those
Iron.
are interchangeable for our purposes.
Thank you.
I know they're not in the real world, but for D&D plate. As for Midori, I had it up just a moment ago. If you
Wait, so we're going to that big capital city, and then after that, we're going to Fortune, right? That's the current.
That's their
itinerary?
goal. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. If you wear armor that you lack proficiency with, you have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll that involves strength or dexterity, and you cannot cast spells.
Not worth it.
So she
So
does
you-
lack proficiency in that?
She does lack proficiency in heavy armor.
Yeah.
What if we
I
just go to
can't
Gold
then.
Hell Lock? Is
What
that
if we
less
just
out
go
of the
to
way?
What
Gold
if we go to
Hill?
where?
That's
mean,
where
if
the
they can-
gnomes were.
If they can provide everything, yeah. If it's less out of the way, then sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
what do you need done in Gold Hill?
we just weapons forged.
We want weapons forged from our iron. We want to buy plate mail for Lily, and then
She
I guess
can't
if
wear
I-
I can't wear it though.
Oh, you can't wear it. Oh,
so
I
we don't have
thought
to
you
buy
said-
plate now.
Yeah.
Okay, then
But
just
you can
getting
get
new weapons
forged
forged.
anywhere.
And then do I need to? I don't want to remind you, but I will. Do I need to remove this dent from my plate mail?
Whenever you get your weapons forged, we'll say it gets taken care of. In
You
that
said we can get
same
our
area.
weapons forged anywhere?
Yeah, you could get them forged in the city in Wicthron Renta. You could get them forged in Fenden. You could get them forged in
Pernissus?
Gold Hill. Let me check Pernissus, see if they've got weaponsmiths here. Gotta open up my documents. Hold on.
I'll ask Midori. Are you keen on a scythe? Like if I get you a weapon forged out of the steel?
If it's a
what
better
would you
weapon
be
than my
interested?
scythe, sure. I'm down.
What kind of weapon would you like? What's your ideal
A scythe.
Knife?
scythe?
A scythe.
Oh, scythe.
But
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
thanks.
Do you want me to take care of our Yeti today? I know you've been doing a lot, so.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Right. Trekis. In Pernissus, no, you cannot get arms made in Pernissus. That's one of the places that does not have a available armsmiths.
Then I assume we'll go to Buntheris.
You want to go to Bontheris?
I think it's the most on the way to Fortune, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that would be the plan.
So you're going to take a boat to Bontheris and then go from there to Fortune.
Is that okay with the party?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
is there any reason we need to rest first, or will we do that later, Koibu?
I was going to say the next time you get a week to rest that you could get your level up.
Can we rest for a week?
Do you want to rest for a week in Pernissus where people are looking for you?
No, I'd rather go to
No, we're not
Buntheris.
resting.
Alright, so then rest for a week
Good.
there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. We will sail away to Bontheris. You can hop on a boat. It is a one-day journey, so someone pony up 4 gold for the party, or each person pony up 1 gold separately.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Since it's a one-day journey, is that a short rest?
Yep, that's a short rest.
Awesome.
Oh, and you'll be taking a long rest here in Bontheris while you recuperate from your adventures, sort of reformulate all your plans, get any maps that you might need to the area. You're probably going to want information on what's been happening in Eridon and figuring out how to get to that place, because there's not a lot of boats heading there since the place is destroyed and desolate. So there'll be some information gathering and a whole bunch of other stuff. What weapons did you want made or fixed or changed?
Are we able to make like a war scythe since we're completely making our new weapon?
No, because the war scythe is not a thing.
Okay.
It's homebrew, I already asked.
I'm sorry. I know.
Yeah, we're gonna try and.
Can we
use
get her
hers.
I guess, an axe?
Well, why doesn't she tell me what weapon she
Oh, sure.
wants rather than you tell
I just
me?
had all the iron, so.
Yeah,
Are axes better than scythes?
definitely.
Oh. Okay, I'll get an axe then.
Sweet. Okay. And Midori, your stats have been changing all along, and they are going to continue to change as you become more and more closely aligned to this death goddess than the trickery god that you had before.
Wait, so if I have
They-
15 strength...
So
Oh
your
no, I
strength-
still can't wear... Never mind.
Yes. So let's roll some level up. I see that Mr. Mouton has rolled one.
We just roll a hit dice, right?
Yeah. Roll some hit dice. Mouton gains 9 more max.
Oh my god!
Come on!
I just clicked
Brutal.
hit dice.
Wait,
Brutal.
I'm...
Midori, are you
I'll-
growing weaker so that I can grow stronger?
I'll order you pizza.
Nope.
Oh!
No!
Christ. Wait, can I use inspiration
oh
here?
Oh my god.
No! Wow.
Hey.
All right, so the party
That's
gets a little bit of extra life, almost
So
minimum
bad.
across the board.
So bad.
What else do we get? Starting with Gerald, what comes with level 5 for you?
Fucking fireball is what comes with it, Koibu.
Fucking
Fire-
fireball? How's that different
Yeah.
than regular fireball?
Fireball.
Okay, fire. Excellent.
Balls of fire everywhere.
But
Plus
did
2
you get any-
spells.
All right. Yeah,
Probably
and
hypnotic pattern, and I'll decide on something else.
Okay, no extra cantrips and no extra abilities at 5th level for wizards. Nice.
No, because we get a list of ridiculous spells.
Wreck everything spells, right?
Level
Yes.
5,
Okay,
It's
destroy
finally
combo.
time for the wizard to shine, boys. This is it. I've been waiting all campaign.
What does it mean when it says proficiency bonus plus 3
And
instead
it
of 2?
destroy undead?
That means your proficiency bonus is 3 instead of 2. It should upgrade. It should automatically update all of your stats. So, skills that you're proficient with, you get your proficiency bonus to. Attacks get your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with the weapon. All sorts of things get it. But generally, that means a +1 to hit for everybody and a +1 on all your proficient checks and a +1 on all your proficient saves.
Okay, I think it did it automatically when I put my class at level 5.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does. What else do you get at level 5, Mr. Rogue?
Uncanny dodge.
What does that do for you?
Starting at level 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
And Locke, what do you get at level 5?
Beginning at 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Hells yeah. And Midori, what do you get at level 5?
Animate dead, vampiric touch, turn undead, destroy undead. I don't know.
Jesus.
Wait, can I just... Let's say that I have extra attack, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If I had, just hypothetically, if I had that magic sword, would I be able to attack 6 times if I used action surge?
Animate dead.
No,
reanimate
you
and
get
control a
one
pile of
addition. You
bones
get one
and
bonus.
corpse
So
enemy
you get 2 with your
slash
main,
humanoid.
1 with the bonus
Under control for
action, and then
24
2 more
hours.
with action surge. So you get 5 attacks.
So you'd get 5 attacks, okay.
Yeah.
With the extra attack normally, though, I can attack once, use
That seems
the
good.
back end of my halberd. That's a bonus
Mhm.
action. Then I just get one more extra attack, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Just curious.
Yep.
Oh, I also get 3d6 to my sneak attack.
Oh, wonderful. Please update that on all of your thingies.
I think I got it.
Yeah. It's looking good. The Death Cleric domain doesn't get anything special there, but you do get Destroy Undead. What does Destroy Undead do?
Wait, I don't get these spells?
I don't. What? Oh, you do get spells. Yes, you get spells from the Death Domain.
Oh.
I lied. Animate Dead, Vampiric Touch, and your channeled Divinity Destroy Undead.
Yes.
Starting 5th level, when an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold, as shown on the table. That's fantastic. Great. Okay. So, what things do you want to make or have made here in Bontheris?
Lily, are you fine with the axe, or?
Is that the best thing I can use? Or is it just like aesthetic preferences or what?
Well, the question comes down to, do you want to maximize damage output or do you want to maximize armor? Because if you take a two-handed weapon, you can do more damage. But if you take a one-handed weapon, you can use a shield.
I'd prefer a shield.
Okay. So then an axe or a sword is probably going to do the most. A D8 weapon, D8 damage weapon. So a battle axe does D8. A flail does D8. Those are two-handed.
What's the difference between that and scythe if scythe is also 1d8?
Your scythe is two-handed.
Oh.
So if you switch to a battle axe, you just get a shield on top of everything.
Oh.
Plus, with the plate mail we're gonna get, you'll have like 20 AC.
Well, I
so
can't
think
use
she can
that
use
plate
plate mail.
mail. We
Oh yeah,
talked
fuck! I
about
keep
this.
forgetting that. Holy shit!
Can
Shut
she
the fuck up.
cast-
So I can choose between an axe or a sword.
Or a warhammer, or a rapier, or a morning star, or a flail. Do you want a slashy, a stabby, or a bashy weapon?
Slashy.
Yeah. So that's definitely probably an axe. Probably going to be your best slashy weapon. Or a longsword. Your call.
Wait, what?
They're going to do the same damage at this point. It's just aesthetic. This longsword costs a little bit and weighs a little bit less.
Sword then.
Costs a little more, weighs a little.
I
Okay,
want a
cool.
sword.
We will get you a longsword. You guys have 10 pounds of steel. So
Correct.
you're going to use 3 pounds of that to make a longsword. Subtract 3 pounds, please.
Can I make how much for a halberd?
6 pounds. So you'd be down to 1 pound of metal.
No way! 6 pounds for a halberd?
Yep.
I don't need the iron. I got my sword.
Wait, is the entire weapon made of iron, or is it just the?
No, it's just the head, the haft. Okay, so if we don't want to count the haft weight, we can probably bring the halberd down to maybe 4 pounds on the head and 2 pounds for the stick. So 4 pounds of iron.
So we got 3 left. I don't need anything. Does Gerald want something, or do we want to sell this iron?
There's a lot of spells I could use at level, the new level. If you guys want to pitch in for that, I mean, there's like game-breaking spells we can get.
I was talking about the iron, real
Oh no,
quick.
I'm good. Yeah, sorry.
Locke, do you want anything else with this iron?
I mean, well, real quick. So with a steel weapon, it just does bonus damage to armored people.
Yes,
Or-
+1 to hit against people in metal armor.
Just
In all
one to
metal
the
armor?
hit roll. So no
Yeah.
no damage, right? No damage roll added.
Correct.
Okay. Can you use steel to make armor? What does that do?
It gives you +1 to AC against non-steel weapons.
Ooh.
I have
Yeah.
3 pounds left for you.
We have 3 pounds left. That's definitely not enough for plate mail. Would it be enough? Wait, Lily, can you use a shield?
Yes.
Or Midori? How much steel to make a shield?
I don't think we're gonna apply that to the shield because the shield isn't the same as your armor. It's more of a interposing thing.
You can't
It's
do
just
an
for-
iron shield? Okay.
Yeah, it's just for worn armor.
I can't think of anything else we need steel for.
I can't either. We can sell the iron.
I feel like we should hold on to it, right? This is pretty hard to come by in this world. Maybe we should hold on to it in case we want to crash something in the future. If our weapons get damaged or something.
Yep, that's fine. I can
Okay.
hold on to it.
Okay. Cool. So the cost of Midori's weapon is still going to be high, even if you already have the steel to cover it.
How much?
It's still going to cost you like 40 gold.
Okay,
To
I'll
get
just
your
take
50,
it
I'm
off
sorry,
from you.
50 gold to get the short sword, the
Okay.
long sword.
We could armor a Yeti.
So you're taking it?
Yeah,
Perfect. I will update your character sheet.
How much is it? 50 gold?
I already.
That was for
subtracted it
her
from
weapon.
mine.
It's going to be a little bit
Okay.
more for yours since it's going to be 30% more than 50. So 50 times 1.333333. So it's going to cost you 66 gold for your halberd.
Oh, for me? Okay, 66. Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. So now just remember that those against metal armors, which will be most guards, most knights, are at +1 to hit. Stick. And okay.
Is there an easy way to
wanna-
notate this on my sheet or no?
No, we're just gonna have to remember it.
Okay,
Would there
gotcha.
be any way to upgrade the short sword to be steel as well, or no?
The magic short sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already steel.
Okay, cool.
Which is already included in its +2 to hit.
Yep.
So don't worry about adding it anywhere. Midori, do
Lily's
you want-
wearing chainmail right now, correct?
Yes.
Can she wear a half plate, medium armor, or no?
If half plate is medium, then yes, she can.
Is that better than chainmail?
Chainmail is 14 AC, isn't it?
Wait, really?
Chain mail.
No, wait,
she
chainmail
shouldn't
is-
even be wearing chain mail.
Yeah, wait,
That's too
chainmail is
for
heavy.
her.
That's 16.
Yeah, she was a death cleric, so she temporarily could use heavy armor, and I guess she's losing that right now. So
Maybe
funsies.
she can find a good shop and trade in her chainmail for a half plate. I don't know what the prices are.
Half plate is 10 times the cost of chainmail. It's
Okay.
750 gold for half plate.
750?
750 gold for half plate.
I got 189.
Wait, how much does plate armor cost?
1,500.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you got a really good deal on that plate.
Okay.
Do we want to pitch in for that or no?
Maybe not.
We have to get her some
750
armor.
gold?
Yep,
half plate?
750 for half plate.
How much do we all have?
189. And I also have 189 silver.
189. I've got 227.
I have
Midori, how much do you have?
76 gold.
76. And then Gerald, how much do you have?
150.
We're at 660. You need another 90 gold.
We have 3 iron to sell.
That's not quite enough. 3 pounds of iron? Actually, plus
3 pounds, yeah.
3 times.
Wait, can't I just sell this chainmail too?
What is the next level down from a half plate? It's way cheaper, right? It's like
Just the breastplate. Yeah, that's 400, which you definitely have
Still-
cost for.
not that cheap. Damn.
Nope.
Half plate. Okay, and then scale mail
Is 50. But that's basically, well, no, never mind. Because she could just take off she could keep the shirt of her chain mail and just have a chain shirt and just like take off the pants and the limbs.
Wait, yeah, hold on, wait. There's literally no reason to ever buy a breastplate. If we're gonna get her something cheap, we should just get the scale mill, right?
What's her AC
The
going to? She
Scale
has to
mail
have
gives
new
her
armor.
disadvantage on stealth checks, and
I mean,
it
who-
weighs more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's okay.
We failed the stealth checks anyways.
Oh, and Midori's also getting a shield, right? That was a thing that you were buying for her?
Yeah, that's what we're going to, right?
Damn.
So drop 10 gold for a shield, Midori.
Okay.
And what are you doing with your scythe? You want to sell it? Keep it? Kind of a pain in the ass to haul around.
Yeah, you're right. I'll sell it.
Okay.
How much can I sell it for? It has a red ribbon on it.
That's true. That does up the value. You can get 2 gold back for it.
Thank you, Koibu.
Mm-hmm. Get rid of your scythe. Okay.
Would it be a pound of iron to make a dagger?
Yes. You want a steel dagger?
Yeah, I'll make a steel dagger.
The heck?
And then how much would that be?
That would be...
Why did I have chainmail in my... I don't remember. I had scale. Why did I have something? I don't remember.
That would be 7 gold total.
Okay, will do. +1 to hit, that's it.
Against metal armor.
Metal armor.
Yes. Okay, so Midori's got a shield. She's got a longsword made out of steel. Mr. Mouton now has a magic short sword and a steel dagger. Locke has a steel halberd. Midori, what do you have for armor now? Because you got to get rid of your chainmail. We can bring it down to a chain shirt.
Yeah.
Or wait,
You can sell the
the
rest of it, or
the scale mill was relatively cheap, right?
yeah, it was like 50.
Yeah, and that I mean that's 14 AC. It's the same as a breastplate, except it's gonna weigh a bit more, and she'll have disadvantage on stealth checks. But I mean, how often is a cleric
Yeah,
stealth?
she can outright exchange her chainmail for scale mail. The amount that she would get for selling it would be enough to buy scale mail.
Yeah, I think that's an okay middle ground for now.
You cool with that, Midori?
Yes.
Scale mail here. Wonderful. And you're keeping the Yeti fur that you took?
Yeah, why
what
not?
about your ice picks and harnesses, everyone? Do you still want to haul that shit around, or
I
you want to
wanna
toss it?
toss it. Harness, ice pick.
Sure. If you get rid of your harness and your ice pick, you can each get back 2 gold for those.
I think the harnesses might be nice to keep around.
Did we give away all of our gold for the? Did we all pitch in
No.
for Midori?
No.
Okay.
We can buy your spells if you want them.
Yeah, we should buy.
Are we in the?
spells.
Are we in Bond? Is there a spell shop in Bond Terrace?
Take a look. Bontheris. Yes, there is a new magic shop that has recently opened here in Bontheris.
Can I go check it out?
Absolutely. Get our magic shop soundtrack. All right, so you walk into this place. It smells heavily of incense and myrrh and all sorts of rare furs and weird teas. It's got this like heavy scented area that sort of assaults your nose as you walk in. Behind the counter at the back of the shop is a short red-haired girl, lady maybe. I don't know. She's in that like 20s to 30s range. Makes it hard to guess her age. She's got a broad smile, big kind of chubby cheeks, light green eyes. And she gives you a little excited wave as you walk on in.
I give an excited wave back. Hello, my friend, friendly sage. I am a fellow mage. Allow me to set the stage. Have you any spells for sale this day?
Well, what do you say? Of course we have spells for you this day.
Wonderful. That's just as well. I'm looking for anything from the third circle of spells.
She will pull up a little index card that she's got and start flipping through it. And what is your proclivity?
I don't think I understand the question. Could you explain it differently in another session?
There There are many spells within the third circle. Not all of them are for all people. Did you have something particular in mind? Is there something
Well,
that's hard to find? Are you looking for combat spells or protection spells? What do you
well,
need?
um, I travel with a party full of heroes, and quite lately, my contribution has been near zero. I'm looking to attempt to increase my power. I'm not sure if within those spells that you scour, you would find something um, that I would be able to increase my and empower myself.
I have a few spells in the darker side of things.
Or perhaps something to help my friends so they could not meet their end.
Hmm. You're looking for adventurer spells. Well, with your enemies to the 9 hells, how about... And she pulls out a small note card and starts scanning through it. Ah, how about summon lesser demon? They're in the world these days, and they're easier to bring to us than ever before. You can summon them straight from Eridon, and your enemies
Oh,
will be gone.
Um, my enemies would be gone. Could you pray tell me what is happening in Eridon?
Demons, out of nowhere, conquered town after town, razed them to the ground. First Shirebrook fell, then Thornwood and Misty Rapids, soon Newfort, Cauldron, Anvil, and Rainwood have all gone down, down, down.
And no one knows?
Why
What?
or where? No. Such is the nature of demons. They appear out of nowhere and wreak havoc and then disappear. Except for these, they've moved north towards Plainsview and Heatstroke, and then sort of disappeared. They
Has the
also
world ever
destroyed
seen...
Limestone and Tassel and Pittsburgh, I believe. Sorry, what were you going to say, Sir Gnome?
Oh, has the world ever seen such a demon's flow? Have they always caused this kind of woe?
Certainly not in Arcadia.
So this is different, almost as if the demons are under some kind of command, or maybe there is something planned.
Now you're talking conspiracy theories. Maybe we
Hmm.
should meet up tonight and have a nice long conversation over a couple of drinks.
I think we shall. I would enjoy that, my pal. But for now, I suppose we should continue on our spell. So what if I told you that I was going to hell to go help those to help the battle against the Eridon demons? Perhaps then there is a spell that could help in any situation we might find extremes in.
She looks at you and makes an insight check on your face to try and determine what sort of gnome you really are.
Oh,
She's
I'm
got an
genuinely going
idea.
to there to help, but
Yeah, but she's got some suggestions that might not always be above board.
oh, I see. Okay.
Well, there's a spell that allows you to see beyond things through doors, through walls, across rivers or valleys, beyond the woods. While not one that will make your enemies explode, it is one that will always show you the right road. It will keep you informed on what is near and what you should steer clear of what you should steer clear. It is called clairvoyance. Surely you're familiar with this. It is my belief this is one of the most powerful combat spells, for it gives you knowledge, and knowledge is half the battle.
Definitely so. I may have heard of this spell before. If you think it should help me with my chore, I would be glad to negotiate a price for. Perhaps considering that I'm going to go help with the war, you could allow it to be a discount of a little more.
Are you going to Eridon?
I do believe so. We are going to go see what demons are causing this woe.
Why don't we meet up for dinner tonight and talk spells over dinner? I have a client in mind who has been looking for someone headed to Eridon. There's something he wishes to find. Perhaps if you're headed there already, he would have some work for you. And considering his spellcasting potential, well, I think the two of you could become useful to one another.
Then tonight it is with you I shall dwell. And that is just as well. I think it will be swell.
She will walk you out, shut the door, lock it, and head off, kind of out to the west of town. And you can catch up with her later, and I will give you that information the next time we play, because we are running out of time here.
Awesome.
All right. Is there anything else that you guys want to do before we wrap up the session this week?
I think we're caught up on most stuff, right? We've all had a long rest. Our armor should be fixed. Our weapons are all new and everything, and we're
Yep.
I
pretty
think so.
good to go.
All right, everyone's at full hit dice, full HP, full spells. Your armor's been fixed. Your weapons are fixed.
And we're headed
Got all
to
your stuff.
Fortune, is where we're going.
Your plan is to go to Fortune, but you will be getting an optional quest at the start of next week that will possibly lead you in a slightly different direction as well. And it's up to you how you guys want to do all that stuff.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Well, this has been another episode of Gnomes, Tomes, and Catacombs. Lily, you want to take us away?
Okay, right. Steven!
Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. You can find all my stuff at destiny.gg, and that's all I got you for now.
Devin!
Well, my friends, it's the end of the show, and that means it's time to go to twitch.tv/Mylixia, the best D&D after show on Twitch. So come on over, make the switch. We'll talk about everything that happened in episode 9 and which characters had the opportunity to shine. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the show, you geeks, and we'll see you all next week.
Oh, follow my Instagram at instagram.com/destiny. There you go.
Mr. Mouton!
Yeah, go to destiny.gg/shirt and go check out his shirts. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Mr. Mitten. That's it.
And Koibu.
Koibu 0, all over the place. I do a bunch of D&D stuff.
Cool. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Probably back on Steven's channel. Or...
All right, Lily, we'll see.
Oh, okay. I'm just... Okay. Bye.